Okay, so it's hilarious because you was bringing up House of Dragons, and I saw a tweet that said HBO, HBO, the House of the Dragons, Black people, House of Dragons. This guy, and he did it perfectly. I was just listening to it. He's like, "Did you see House of Dragons?" In my head, I'm like, "It's the House of the Dragons." Just getting the whole name wrong.
Is it really
the House of the Dragons? Yeah,
I just say House of Dragons.
or like I didn't say Game of Thrones. I said Games of Thrones.
Hey, yo, it's Spuddy and Friends.
But that's okay though. Like, it's just funny how like it's the stereotype that Black people love changing the names and stuff.
Yeah,
when they know they don't have to.
The amalgamation.
The amalgamation. This nigga crazy.
Like, I get what you meant. That's the first thing I thought about.
You put eggnog in there. How?
Amalgamation, brother.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Fifth. Like, nigga, it's the fifth, bro. Why you put the F in there?
Before Dave even said it, and before Dave said it, niggas was still saying that shit, bro.
Like, yo, what
Fifth.
we doing? Fifth.
Hey, yo, get a fifth bottle. I'm like, what?
What are you saying?
Oh man, fifth.
Oh, I love Black people, man. They said, wait, the best part is, like, you seen Bebe's kids?
Yeah.
He said, what's your name? Winthrop. Winthrop? Nah, we gonna call you Opie.
Yeah, bro. If they don't like your name,
Just straight.
if they don't like your name,
They
bro,
don't like it, bro.
they gonna change it.
Hey, you got a new name.
It's like, why is
He
it?
said, yo, that is not
Winthrop.
my name, bro.
They do that. Winthrop.
He was so, like, pressed. That
It's like, what's your name?
he said, hey, yo, what's your name? He said, Winthrop. Winthrop?
The kid with the hat. The kid with the hat said, Winthrop.
Nah, we gonna call you Opie. He didn't even think about it. He was like, already know.
Got banged on by
It's
kids for being
It's
his
already
name.
set.
Yeah.
Already set, bro. You look like an Opie.
Oh man, that was funny. House of Dragons.
It's House of Dragons.
I'm still gonna call it House of Dragons, but you know,
Is it really House of the Dragons?
the House.
This
of
the House
Dragons.
of the Dragons.
I'm looking this shit up right now.
But and then when people abbreviate it, they put HOD. So they'll be like, "Oh, did you see HOD last night?" And then I'll be like, "Oh no, not yet." So like that's crazy, and they're all black that says that shit. So
Is it the House of the Dragons?
House of the Dragons.
No, so they took out the.
There's no the.
No, you just said it.
No. There's not. It's not the House of the Dragons.
But there's still a House
of the yeah. There's a the in there.
Yeah.
There's
why
one
do we
the
why
in
do
there.
we why do we ignore the?
Because the is so unnecessary sometimes.
It's a waste of breath.
I don't think you're breathing when you say the.
You just did crazy.
Hold your breath. Hold your breath, and say that. I'm talking right now.
The
Nah, there's no way you're holding your breath like that, bro. Hold your breath. You can hold your breath and talk normally until you can't anymore.
hey man, this kush over here.
How much are you inhaling? You just have to.
The casual.
The same way that we're talking right now.
Hey, he said two thes. The same way that
it's only
we were
one syllable.
Yeah,
the there and the Thor.
said become.
Follow you fools. Be quiet.
He said,
Be quiet.
Hey, the
if
way.
somebody ever looked at me and said, what's my favorite Lawrence Fishburne quote? I have dreamed a dream, and now that dream is gone from me.
You know what's crazy? We didn't even take a shot yet.
We haven't.
And I'm fucking crying laughing right now.
We haven't, bro.
He said fifth.
Nigga said,
Like,
think about it, bro.
Hey, you know what's funny? Like when you say it like that, I'm like, that's normal.
Yeah, like, but it's
normal.
just funny. Like, it's because I say fifth. I don't know why I say these things.
I'm like, these are very normal things.
And we just casually say it. If there was a grammar police, we would got fined so much by now.
Bro.
I wouldn't have a job.
Yeah, it's like too many fines. You gotta get fired.
I would be locked up.
Man. He said, "Believe it or not, straight to jail."
The judge with the Bible. 15 in one day.
You're out of here.
Get him out of here. There was a tomato at you. Like, oh man.
You're disgusting.
I saw a video of a comedian actually get hit by a tomato for the first
that was
time.
nutty.
I did not feel bad at all, but I was really shocked that it actually looked like that.
That hurt.
All I heard was, and then he flinched, and I was like, "Yeah, that
Was it like a soggy tomato, or
I
was
don't
it
know.
a nice,
It-
like
it's
Just an
healthy?
airborne tomato.
It's an airborne tomato, bro,
that
and it
fool in
pushed
his
his
dome.
head back. It put like when your head has to move.
I don't know what's worse, a tomato or cabbage getting thrown at you.
Ooh,
I feel like a tomato would because
because it's wet.
upon impact, it's wet.
Yeah,
It's
it's
But
wet.
cabbage, you
Cabbage
just
is like confetti hitting
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
But-
just like-
but also though, I ain't gonna lie. If I get busted with a head of lettuce, my nigga,
Iceberg lettuce.
iceberg lettuce, or a head of cabbage, bro, I might get knocked out. To be honest, because somebody has to get
Yeah.
some real good force.
Yeah, and not unravel.
Yeah, it just busts me in my dome, bro.
fucking sound. How's the lettuce catching wind?
Hey, you know what's crazy? That shit ain't gonna unravel. That shit is
No.
gonna be.
It's just this is it passing through people. It just busts me right over
And you
my
know what's
dome.
crazy? Someone could just unpeel it and still use it.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah, just take away the layer that hit the guy, and then just continue cutting.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
like.
For sure.
Use
Murder
this for my
weapon.
Hey, you think Gordon Ramsay done that in his kitchen to the shows?
Just threw a
Just throw an iceberg
Get the
lettuce.
fuck out of here.
Pick it
cabbage
up.
at them.
Use it. Use it.
Take the layers off.
That's kind of crazy. Yo, speaking
You
of
can do that with onions too.
speaking of that, I've seen some pretty crazy clips of Bar Rescue. Did we talk about this?
I love Bar
we
Rescue,
haven't.
dude.
Bro.
I love Bar Rescue.
Wait. Before
That's
we
my
talk
favorite
about-
show. I bought all the seasons.
Before. Yo, what?
Yeah,
What did you
16
say?
seasons.
You watched all seasons?
No, he
Yes.
said he bought.
Yeah,
Yo.
on YouTube.
This is getting more interesting. As the
I
story
love that
develops.
show.
Yo,
There's a lot to unpack here. First
Yeah,
of
there
all,
is.
you didn't buy it as a DVD case that you can hold, look at the special effects.
As long as that might count.
But bro,
This
you
man
went
had
ahead
the
and said
document.
it went on YouTube.
All right, but what were you about to say, Spud?
You didn't even go
Oh no,
online.
no! I was just gonna announce it's the 100th episode.
100th episode.
Hey, yo, it's
Go.
Spuddy
Yeah,
and
give someone-
Friends.
Give a little claps. Yeah.
Hey, yo, it's Spuddy and Friends.
Yes.
Fifth.
We made it.
We made it.
We made it.
Nigga, we made it.
We're still here.
Are we? Oh.
100. Hey, we got some shots.
Hey. I have dreamed a dream.
And now that dream's gone.
I quiver.
And now the dream is gone from me.
Look at you. Look at you. Already still on my table.
We starting up. Uh-oh. Hold it together. Get him a tissue.
Ooh.
Yeah. Put some hair in your chest. Is this the stuff that The Rock be doing?
Yo, that shit went down the wrong pipe.
Ooh,
Oh, you're trying to breathe after you said it?
Yeah.
Damn.
man, you all right?
I'm all right.
He said, "It's good, man. We made it to the
100.
episode. We made it to the 100th episode."
You look like Shaq just ate a hot chip. Yeah, we made 100. Somebody got some milk?
You good though? For real?
Ooh,
You good?
That shit went down the wrong pipe.
Yeah, for sure. It looked like it. It looked like it did, but you caught it though.
Caught it.
You caught it.
Rebound.
Dude, he blew a kiss at me and I caught it.
Nah, you're devious for that. Look, okay,
crazy.
yeah, okay. Look, so on Bar Rescue, right? So, wait, yeah,
Of course.
yeah. Hold on.
100 episode teams.
Yeah, 100 episode things. I was trying to help you, so we didn't.
I have a violent cough now.
Yeah, it's okay. You know that the old man that's like coughing his lung. It's right in the esophagus. That kind of cough.
Yeah.
He's gonna have it for the rest of
That's,
the
like-
that's literally me right now.
You ever heard someone cough? You got to look at him real quick and be like,
You got that stuff?
yo,
You sick?
yeah, hey, what's going on here?
Right.
You know?
You need
like,
me to call somebody?
like, I hate those coughs when, cause I'll do that cough, and then I'll look around to see if anybody saw or heard me cough, and sure enough, white people just doing this.
Looking, making sure you're not zombie apocalypse one.
Meanwhile, if I hear somebody cough, I'm like, I give one of these, like,
Hey, he a real one for that.
You good?
Hey, he a real one for that.
What? Pouring up with me.
Yeah. He said, I almost died, but
We still here.
to do it
Hey,
again.
but did I die though?
he said, but I'm still here.
And that's a good one. Hey, I'm still here. All you hear is I'm outside at an AMG.
That's the only way to get over it.
Yep. Just gotta keep going.
You bite the hair of the dog that bit you. It's another saying.
No, so I'm almost 98% certain you didn't say it right.
You bite the hair of the dog that bit you.
You bite the hair.
Yeah, you
Is
bite.
it really?
Yes, is you bite the hair of the dog that bit you.
You got
No.
it.
No.
You
I
got
got it. I got it. I'm gonna Google this.
Okay, well he's Googling it.
Ain't the pot gone to kettle black.
This bar rescue, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep bringing it up till we.
Wait, you bite the dog.
You bite the hair of the dog that feeds you.
Yeah, that
I
bit
thought it was
you.
bite the hand.
No, you bite the hair of the dog that bit you.
Bite
The hand of the dog that bit you.
the
hair of the dog that
of
bit you.
the dog that bit you.
We also say bit you or like look at you.
What's the saying? Hair of the dog that bit you mean?
See, you bite the hair of the dog that bit you.
Definition of hair of the dog that bit you. You switched up the words.
No, but when you say bite the hair, you bite the like you eat the hair or take the hair or whatever. It means like whatever that you drank that night.
I've only seen phrase and I
Well,
typed
whatever
in
you drink
exact-
that night, you wake up and drink that so you can get over that hangover.
I'm typed what you said, but all I'm seeing is hair of the dog that bit you came from. Hair of the dog that bit you is all I'm seeing.
I got this saying from a redneck. You telling me this brother right here is laughing?
100%.
Yeah.
Because that redneck was probably dumb.
This was when I was like 14,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He lied to you,
back in when I was in San Antonio.
and you've been running around saying the wrong
Santiago.
phrase.
I went to a travel basketball game to Santiago. Say, oh yeah, you know,
Santiago.
'cause we,
Hey, we got Santiago here.
we lost the game the day before, and we're about to play the same team again because we end up in the losing bracket, and then we were trying to get back in the winning bracket, and then the southern ass nigga was like, "Well, you just bite the dog of the hair that bit you." Or bite the hair of the dog that bit you. And I'm looking at my
He was slurring.
and I look at my dad like, the fuck does that mean? He was like, whatever that defeated you the day before, you conquer that today. Use that to feel your way through whatever.
So look, he ran with it and ran with the wrong phrase.
Since I was 14 or 15, it was whenever
Since
I was
a
in travel ball.
young buck, small fry.
All right, so there's a bar rescue episode.
Yeah, 'cause I was about to start.
Yeah, I was about to go on the bar
I was
rescue.
about to start battle rapping.
Bar rescue.
So bar rescue, right? The girl, they at this restaurant, bro. I swear to you, she started making a pizza, right?
Yeah, probably the bowling alley one, huh?
I don't know if it was the bowling alley. Oh, he probably knows. It's the
In
one where she
Hemet?
took the no. It's the one where she took the marinara out of the little bottle, pours the rest of it, bro. Swear to you, and then she uses her hands.
Yeah, wipes it with their hands
and spreads it all over the pizza. Then
after leaving the bar.
wait. Then
Yep.
doing all the thing. Then puts her hands in the cheese. She doesn't wash her hands. Same hand.
Cross contamination.
Hands in the cheese. Right. Does all that. Puts it in the oven. Goes. Now that's a nice looking pizza. Wait. She goes, grabs the chips, walks to the back, opens the door to the outside to where the fryers are in the open area.
Yeah, the fryer's outside.
Boom, throws the chips into the fryer, and then walks back into
Opens the outside door
and
with the same
opens
hand.
the outside door with the same hand that she has not washed her hands with to make the pizza. And I think she grabbed something else to start using her hands again. It was
That was season 7.
I don't know what damn season it was. I'm just saying I don't know.
This man has all the seasons. He knows the exact
he knows
episode.
exact seasons, episode, and time frame. I don't know that. I'm just saying the show.
John Taffer here.
Yeah.
He ran in there so fast. He ran in there so fast. I've never seen it.
John Taffer.
Yes, bro.
No, dude, there's a worse one, bro. Jordan, there's a worse one.
What's the worst one you've seen?
This nigga pulled up to the bar with a bike inside the bar. So it's a bar / baseball field for adult leagues, and they have a bar outside for the adult leagues. They had to separate the bar, but the same owners because they were bumping heads.
Oh, okay. I see
The reason why they bump heads.
episode.
The reason why they bump heads is because the dickhead who is a part of a bike gang is a dickhead.
Oh, we're talking a bike as in motorcycle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
he
thought you were
pulls
talking
up.
about like a regular.
He's drunk at his own bar, drinking his money away.
Nice.
Pulls up with the bike, the motorcycle, starts burning rubber inside the bar, clears everything out because everybody is smoked out from the tire burn.
Obviously. This fucking.
Threw tables outside and broke it.
What is he? He owns the bar?
John Taffer was in the parking lot, didn't even go in, left, found the wife and said, I'm not coming in here right now, left.
Did he ever come back?
Yeah, he came back the next day. He has to.
Yeah, he has to finish the job.
Yeah. What did you say, Joe?
Finish the
I
job.
saw Gordon Ramsay look at Brian. You know, Hotel Rescue and go, I can't help you anymore. Shook his head and said goodbye.
Have you seen that episode of like Hotel Rescue or it's Hotel Rescue?
I watched
Hotel
Kitchen
Rescue.
Nightmare.
Hotel Nightmare.
Hotel Nightmare. It's this guy named Brian. He was the hotel manager. Bro, dumbest guy. You know, have you ever like seen in the TV shows where there's like that dumb guy in the TV show?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like almost too unrealistic
Probably
because
like the most
who
viewed
would be,
Hotel Nightmare. I think I've seen it.
and he's this white dude with shorts.
Yeah, and they try to
From
have
Florida?
a sentimental scene of trying to tell a story. Tell me why there's one moment where he was like sitting down just playing with sand.
He really was, bro. Just with his wait.
So he
his
just
legs
had-
weren't even
he just
crossed. His legs were just out, bro.
Spread out like a little baby.
Yeah. Baby Brian with his little shorts.
Oh, no,
And then
man.
With
and
his
I think
quarter
what
sack
got-
with
I
his
think
quarter
what
sack
got him-
hairline.
Oh man, I think what really got it was food went out to these people, and
The chicken.
yeah, Gordon Ramsay takes the plate and he goes, "Is this chicken overcooked or undercooked?" And everybody said overcooked. Okay, like even he was asking people in the restaurant, random customers. He goes over to Brian and he goes, "Brian, I want you to look at this chicken. Okay, I want you to look at this chicken and tell me, is it overcooked or is it undercooked?" And Brian, I think I'd say it's it's undercooked. And Gordon goes, "You serious? You gotta be. I cannot do this anymore. You have a great day." And he shook his hand and left. He did not. He was like, "I cannot."
He did not have to explain himself. He just said,
He didn't.
"Good luck." He said, "Good luck," and dipped out. And you know what's funny? Brian was so confused why he left.
He just kind of looked at him.
idiot.
He looked at him. I'd never seen him like get mad, bro. He would just walk back in circles, like just aimless, bro. He looked like a deer.
Was
in
it the mayor of the
headlights,
city was there?
Bruh.
Unattended to.
Trying to get a salad, bro. It took her forever.
Oh, it was
30
terrible.
minutes.
Hey, that episode was just bad.
We did. I watched the Kitchen Nightmare, and there was two of them. But one of them, the guy was like, "Yo," or like Gordon Ramsay basically said, "The best cook in the house is the microwave." And I have five cooks in here.
I'm dead.
Throws the microwave outside and breaks it. And then the owner of the restaurant was like, "What are you doing?" He was like,
What are you fucking doing?
Yeah.
You fucking bozo.
he gets mad at Gordon for throwing the microwave out when they microwaved everything. He was like, "What is the point of cooking everything if you got to heat everything up?" And then grabs the microwave and then throws it out. And all the cooks was looking around. He's like, "I have 5 cooks in here, and the best cook in the house is a fucking microwave." Throws the microwave out, bro. And the other one was like on the menu. It was like a grilled cheese tomato soup thing. And then the guy or the girl was like, "What's grilled cheese?" Or like, "How do you make grilled cheese?" And he was like, "The ingredients is in the name." And it was like it was like a legit, like it was the craziest shit ever. And they made fun of it and put it in the commercial for Alexa. You remember when they did all the celebrities who did like, "Oh, Alexa, what's the ingredients for this?" But like the lady straight up asked Gordon Ramsay, like,
What's the
"Yo, what's the ingredients of grilled cheese?" And he was like, "The ingredients is in the name." And I was like,
I
"Oh."
would have left. I would have left. I would have said cut.
There was like a whole season of like Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmare is like canceled now. I don't know why, but
What do you mean?
like it's not on. It's not on anywhere now.
Oh, I mean, that comes with deals because for a while, Hotel
'Cause I've been trying to
Hotel Nightmares went away, but it came back on.
Yeah, because I've been trying to find like those
No,
crazy
I don't think
episodes.
Anybody wants to be on that show?
No, that shit is just
I would love to be on that.
comedy. Anything that has to involve that, you could hate the host. Like you could not be a fan of Gordon Ramsay or John Tafford.
But they get
those,
the job done.
But those, I'm just
They
saying,
get the
those
job
shows are just fucking golden because it showcased even worse human beings.
John Taffer's doing a relationship one now too.
Is he?
Yes,
Yes, because he's
fuck?
no,
Yeah,
but
I saw an episode.
The reason why he does that.
I'm John Tafford.
No,
so
no. The
funny.
reason why he's doing that because he's saved a lot of marriages and bar rescues.
Really?
Yes, he saved a lot of marriages.
So
This lady
he-
was about to
hey,
leave this nigga.
So he automatically has the credentials.
You know how white people do.
And his wife is.
Okay. You know how white people do.
I
Is
know.
Dr. Phil really a doctor?
Hey, he said some
He has
crazy.
expired licenses.
He said some crazy shit.
Who?
Dr. Phil. Not like bad. Like he said some stuff. I'm like, man.
Let's take this other shot so I
Did you
can
go to college for this?
say the other things that before I forget. They're starting to leave my mind.
Hey, I'm John Tanford.
I'm
The
John
first thing-
Tafford. You gotta have the list.
I'm John Tanford.
The first thing is one of the videos that I just saw about
I gotta make sure I'm ready. You know,
or
gotta make sure this is on deck.
look at y'all chasers.
I mean, this is a hot tequila.
The first one,
Fresh off the bed.
the first one is about
I need it.
Thor.
Thor.
Who?
Thor and the Guardians.
Oh,
Thor and the Guardians still know Spider-Man is Spider-Man.
Yeah, of course. Because they weren't in the universe when that
Not
happened.
in the world.
They weren't in the world.
That's the
Do they
first
know?
one. No, because the spell was only made for the world, not the universe.
everyone on planet Earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Thor and the Guardians were not on Earth when that spell was when that spell happened. So they don't
No,
know.
no question. I think everyone knows Spider-Man. They just don't know who Peter Parker is. Spider-Man.
Because they never met Peter Parker. They only.
That's
Strange did.
That's the only
Strange,
cap out.
yeah.
Strange knows.
But like,
Yeah.
no,
No,
no, no,
I'm
no,
sorry,
no,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Technically, Peter Quill saw him take his
he
mask
did.
off, so
Yeah,
he
yeah,
knows
yeah.
who that
He
is.
knows- He knows who
It's
it
like,
is.
holy shit, you're Spider-Man. He probably would do that.
So I mean, I don't
one.
know. I don't know how the world how
How
it's.
they'll do that. Also, in one of these shows, and I think it was She-Hulk, it mentioned the Celestial, didn't it? In the water?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The little the quick thing, but it
Right.
mentioned Wolverine.
Oh yeah, I did also mention
mentioned
Wolverine. Madison with two Madison in the Y, but not where you think it is. Heard a theory that that's Mephisto.
Really,
Who?
Madison with a Y, but
Really?
not where you think it is.
Wongers.
Really?
Think about it. She went to a demon realm and made a deal with a demon and came back with a human heart.
Casually,
She was never scared.
No, but sorcerers do. Like Doctor Strange could do that.
but this is
This is
Madison with a
Madison
Y.
with a Y and not where you think it is. This is just a drunk white girl who
Can
was
we-
never scared and was fascinated with that goat. She literally named everything and then she came back casual, like went back to
and
Wong. She
low-key-
knew who he was.
Low
Like
key, Madison was crazy.
I know, but what I'm saying is I think that the person that came out was not
Madison.
Madison.
Maybe that was never Madison with a Y.
No, Madison got pulled.
She got pulled.
She got pulled
Yeah, but-
into a demon realm, and then when she came out the other side, it wasn't her. When he said, "Who are you? How'd you get here?" Oh, I made a deal with the demon, and yada yada yada. Probably wasn't even her.
It's crazy because She-Hulk is stronger than Hulk.
I like how you just diverted to a whole. Kick
Just-
him off the pod, bro.
Hey, he just said, "Fuck what you're saying."
That's why I'm not even gonna talk about what you're talking about.
No, but I need to
disrespect.
I need to think about that more. I never thought about that. I just casually watched it.
It's a disrespect. You gotta watch these. There's
No.
a whole bunch of pop.
It's the fact that I'm enjoying the fact about that they finally have like a good show after like they rushed a bunch of other ones. Because She-Hulk is kind of a good show compared to all the other
You know,
ones.
it's crazy. People are saying that, but also they're kind of getting mad at She-Hulk because it's not advancing to the connections.
It's
that
not
they
so-
think.
It's not so. It's
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be in plain sight of connections.
No, but that's what people want right now.
Yeah.
So that's why they're kind of like getting mad at She-Hulk right
Like the whole WandaVision thing, bro. Before Doctor Strange released the trailer, we watched WandaVision. We watched Scarlet Witch do that, and we're like, what's next? Like, what the hell? Like, what was the whole point of this?
Because they gave time. They gave time
And then
to WandaVision.
the connection, but the connection with WandaVision and that happened, and we're like,
I don't think they should have started with WandaVision, but I
they should have.
understand why.
She's the strongest for sure.
I know. I'm talking about in the series that they released.
I think
because
she's
of
part of that
how
early phase though. That's why.
That I get, but I understand why they did it because she was one of the first, like, or one of the last set of Avengers that
The last ones to join before the new ones.
to like because she doesn't have like she can't have a standalone movie, if you will. So
No.
they gave her the series
Because,
which is fine, right? So that kind of moved on, but I feel like the show itself just started off so slow that people just forgot about it.
No, it did. But the thing is, they actually gave that like 9 episodes, I think.
Yeah, it was long.
It wasn't like the 6 episode
WandaVision
treatment.
is the longest one out of all of them.
Yeah.
The best one, in my opinion, is the Loki thing, because it still mind fucks me how that Kane might not be like the villain, like the main villain yet. There might be someone else before that, like how
He's a feather ruffler.
yeah, a feather ruffler right now, but like I feel like
We got that off.
He's what Thanos was.
yeah, but I think there's because
That version anyway.
yeah, I think there's something before that that's going to be in tie with that. That's going to like lead to it, obviously, but I don't think it's going to be like, oh, Kane.
I mean, we'll see what happens in Ant-Man.
Because Kane like fucks niggas up.
Well, we'll see what happens in Ant-Man.
And it's crazy because King, honestly, like, other than him traveling through dimensions, he's not a strong villain.
He just kills himself and gets stronger.
He
Fights himself. The weak Kanes.
It really depends what version of King you get.
Yeah.
But then again, you get actually one good King.
There's a couple good Kanes, but he kills those people, or he tries to kill.
Like
someone.
I hear we're gonna get Iron Lad, which is a king.
Where'd you hear that from?
Look at his face.
I got my sources and rumors.
Look at him. He said,
like,
no, for real.
I even forgot who they said they're gonna try to play him.
No, dog. Are you serious?
Yeah, like they say towards Phase 6, Iron Lad's gonna be introduced.
When was this released?
This man went like this.
I know. Look at him.
When was this released?
A couple days ago.
Weeks.
I need to stop being in love, bro. I'm like out of this shit.
Well, balance.
I don't know what to tell you.
Balance.
Dog, are you
I
serious?
forgot who they said they're gonna play Victor Von Doom, and
I was about to say Doom.
there's one guy that I
Adam
was like, you
Warlock?
know what? I can see this person play Victor.
Adam Warlock, bro. Like all these people, faith,
be madness.
The faith that's like the faith people, dog. The strongest cult in Marvel history, dog. Do you know how many like ties this?
I didn't know they were making an Echo series.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw that on
With the
Twitter.
same, and I didn't know that girl was actually deaf in real life.
That's fucking lit.
The one who plays Echo. She's actually deaf in real life. Which is actually pretty cool.
That's cool.
I didn't know that. There's a whole bunch, bro.
People aren't liking this phase because it really is starting from scratch without trying to connect things.
Well,
Even though you had the precedent of everything that happened before.
but that's how Marvel Comics like grew up.
But
Because it was like all controlled,
you
and
know,
then it was like, oh, there's this, there's that, there's this.
Like, people
everything
don't
plays in a tie.
People don't complain about phase 1 because
It was simple to catch up on.
It was only movies.
it was only movies, and also you didn't have the expectation that everything was going to tie together until Avengers came out.
But they also forget that the people who own Marvels that make these movies and TV shows, they're actual comic book fans. So they are probably like, oh, I can't wait to speak about this like part of comic, like Moonlight or
Secret Wars.
Secret Wars,
Or
like,
Secret Invasion.
all right,
That looks crazy.
No.
Yeah.
When I tell you the Secret Wars is about to be crazy, that's the best
Invasion.
Spider-Man. No, Secret
No,
Invasion.
but I
but
mean, Wars is going to happen later.
Secret Wars has to happen when that's the best Spider-Man. Secret Wars Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man. He fucks up all of X-Men. Like, I'm talking about beats the shit out of Wolverine. Already fucks up Professor X. Like, off the rip. Like, his Spidey sense tingle. Like, he's about to get.
They can't beat up Giancarlo. They can't do that.
I'm telling you right now,
Esposito,
Spider-Man.
That's my man's right there.
Hey, you're wild. Hey, on Secret Wars, like, I'm telling you, Spider-Man literally fucks up all of X-Men because he thought they were going to portray Tony Stark. And then Professor X, like, woke up after, like, getting his ass whooped and, like, made Peter Parker forget that why he was fighting them and then told him to leave.
It's still funny that they're going to go with Giancarlo. And I love it. I love it, though.
I think that's cool.
Because
because Professor X is not white in that in X-Men. He's tan. Think about it. He's half of something.
Hey, yo, what?
He's not white.
Hey,
I
what?
think you got it confused with Lex.
Oh.
But Lex Luthor is a black man. I don't care
No,
what nobody say.
but Professor X is not fully white, bro. He's just bald.
Lex Luthor is a nigga, bro.
Lex Luthor is a nigga.
Every version of Professor X has been British. That's all I can say.
That's
Yeah.
all right,
That's
Yeah.
all I can say.
It doesn't mean that
Idris
he's
Elba
not.
to slide up in there.
Hey,
Okay,
if
and a
he
lot
is
of
over
Egyptians-
with
bruh.
Professor X.
But bruh, a lot of
Hey,
Egyptians
he
movies
pulling
they're
women.
all white.
Yo.
Doesn't mean that that doesn't mean like Egyptians are white.
Hey,
You wanna
we
get-
never said that.
Hey, you want to get into it? Because we can get into it.
Hey, we never said that.
Johnny Depp played an Indian man.
Continue.
Robert Downey Jr. played a black man.
Played a black man, playing a white man, playing a black man.
Yeah, that was pretty. Hey, that's
I'm a dude disguised as a dude, playing as another dude.
I mean,
that was a wild one.
He said, huh.
so that's not even really what we was bringing up.
No, we're just saying British. That's it.
Okay.
We know that British.
No,
can be
but that's
anything.
cool that you said that. I'm glad that you spoke on that. Like that, I'm gonna look more into that and on what you said about,
Mephisto.
yeah.
That shit. Wow.
Like people.
Hey, where'd you hear that from?
Yeah. So like
You know, the
people
webs.
keep reaching for Mephisto.
The
Which
TikToks.
like,
TikTok.
people are reaching for Mephisto, and I get it, but like
We've been reaching for Mephisto
there's-
since
he's not.
Spider-Man.
He's not. Like, but like he's not the ultimate like
He's
Doctor Strange. Like,
he's not.
thing.
But
He would
he's a
be prob- he-
he's a
be-
manipulator.
Yeah, he'd be more in Spider-Man than Doctor Strange because Doctor Strange basically is surfing the world in dimensions with Dormammu's niece right
wife.
now, which is his wife.
It's his wife.
It's
but,
his wife.
Yeah, but Dormammu's niece.
Dormammu was a black man too.
We know that after when he was like, "What is this? You got me slaved."
It's actually Benedict
Freebie.
Cumberbatch.
I know.
He's
He's black though. You saw the features, bro. They put his voice in there, but
they put some bass in it.
yeah, that was a black dude.
I like how Jordan just looked at you and said, "He's black though." like
Hey,
he just.
I accepted it.
Yeah, and this was just, and we just go on with our day. Just
So funny. You know what I do now to people? I just be looking at them and be like, and to think I almost invited you to the cookout. And I just walk away. Should be so funny, bro. I be doing that at work.
Me?
It's the fact that they thought that they were close. Then you just tell them, nah, no more.
hey, by the way, that chicken is dry,
Real dry.
real dry. Close the garage.
Nah, look.
You really
Don't
had,
make me
hey,
come get you, Penny.
You really had. Hey, you really had something when you tried to advertise that chicken to me. I said,
What
that shit ain't nothing. Try again. Hey, try again.
Yo, Disney is ruthless. Okay.
Back then.
For putting that chicken comment on Fillmore, bro.
That chicken is dry. That's
Nah,
Orlando.
just think
Hey,
about
was
it
it Tucker
now.
Hartley?
Hey, was
They
it
knew the
Tucker Hartley.
wasn't Fillmore's voice actor Orlando Brown?
Yes.
Yeah. You know how much money he made off that
I don't know.
for voice acting
He's
for
still
him?
doing. He's
Yeah.
still doing music videos now.
He wasn't even allowed to do anything for like even when he finished everything. His contract was still up for like 5 or 7 years or something like that. So he couldn't voice act for anybody else and all this other crazy shit.
Did you see his new music video?
I don't follow him anymore, man. He's crazy. He said Lil Fat got some good ass pussy, and I'm like, yo, I'm good.
You gotta watch his interviews, bro.
I watched his interviews.
With Funny Marco is
Yeah, that's the one he said.
He did one with Ray J. He did one with Ray J, bro. Funny Marco.
Funny Marco or Ray J? Hey, Ray J probably won that one.
He did.
Yeah,
he won that battle.
Ain't no way.
But it
Ain't
was
no
too
way.
funny.
It was funny as hell. And I was like, Funny Marco never loses, bro.
No, I saw the one with both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw the Ray J one?
You showed me.
I showed you the Ray J one?
Yeah, you did.
Funny Marco never loses. That's the funny thing. But hey, Ray
that
J
man Ray J is like
Ray J is like the biggest troll.
he's too self-aware of himself.
Yeah.
Like for example, those glasses that
He said I don't really stare people in the eye, the people I don't really love, you know. And then he just put his head down afterwards. He said, "Go ahead, stare at
they gonna look the way like.
No, Ray J is too self-aware of everything he's done, as he should. You know, good for him.
Yeah, which is why him and Soulja Boy are always irrelevant because they're aware of their troll abilities.
He said, I auditioned to be part of B2K. And here's what I said. I told him I brought them all in. I walked in the room. It was Raz-B, J Bug. I said, what's up? I said, the only way I'm going to be part of B2K is if you change the name to Ray 2K.
It's crazy because Ray J is good friends with them, bro. And then and I was watching. So someone was like, since Ray J is trending right now, let's talk about how on Love and Hip Hop, Ray J almost fought all of B2K because he started calling niggas out for no reason in the middle of dinner, and he was like, Raz-B, let's talk about it, and he was like, bro, what? And he was like, just calling them out, saying like, y'all wouldn't be relevant if it wasn't for me. You just sitting here and dancing in the background. Lil Fizz had all the looks. What about you? And he was like, bro, you ain't gonna just say that. And he said, do something about it. And niggas was about to fight over dinner. Like Ray J literally was chilling and then randomly just brought that whole shit up and just violated all B2K right there.
And them niggas are so petty that they waited until the versus battle to shit on this nigga when he started singing Won't Wish. Singing it with him.
He got mad.
He said, this is my only time. Y'all really only got me up here. I just want to sing this song to my fans.
I think was it that one when he had the ramen noodles in the background or on the chair? What? Or was it? Yeah. So they caught him like at So there was twice he got caught eating ramen noodles. One was at B2 or
out the bag.
Yeah. No, not the bag, like cup of noodles.
Oh, okay.
And then one was at the BT Awards. They caught him on that. And then on that one, the versus, he was eating cup of noodles there.
I mean,
I'm not dissing him about that. It's just the fact that like I'm thinking to myself like, where did you get this?
That good shit.
Like where in the BT Awards you can get this?
Are you saying the BT Awards or are you saying the BET Awards?
The BET.
The BT, yeah.
The BT. The BT Awards.
I don't respect BET. I really don't respect BET.
You just call it
continues.
Black television.
So it continues.
Yeah, I don't.
What we talked about from the beginning.
I don't respect
It's not
BET.
the BET, it's the BT Awards.
This nigga got a whole letter, bro.
I'm black, bro. What do you want me to do? I'm black.
Hey, he's like B. Like
He said, I've been watching the BT Awards. I'm like,
hey,
what are
he
the
took the
BT
dot out of it and
Awards?
said the BT Awards.
I'm dead, bro. Kim, this is why we rock with you, bro.
So, hey, I'm black, bro. There's nothing I can say.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black.
Oh, so what? I'm not.
Carson Wentz has 26 points. I'm about to throw up.
Well, make sure you do it in the trash.
Yeah, don't be like
On
me.
the table. Yeah, don't be like, but we don't need two of y'all.
Nah.
Hey, your birthday was fun, by the way.
Thank you.
Like, I really want to do that again.
I'm not down for it.
Hey, I
You
planned
left early, too.
Yeah, you left hella early.
I had to leave early.
Disrespectful.
It's fun.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, I had to take our phones and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was lit. I couldn't take pictures.
Ayo,
It was lit.
ayo, Cam.
What?
Can you do me a favor?
What's up?
Can you give me some water,
I'll be right back.
please? Because it wouldn't be right if I just left the frame and just caused a bunch of ruckus right now.
A little bit of a commotion.
You know what's funny right now?
What?
I'm feeling these shots probably harder than you guys. What are you talking about? Because I haven't had breakfast. I haven't had nothing.
Yeah, but you're a raging alcoholic, Kim.
Yeah, that's different. You know, I'm not.
Couldn't even defend himself.
Nope.
He said, I'm about to
Hey,
go
this
eat.
right here. This right here, brother.
He has a cup, Squire.
I have a cup, Squire.
And he didn't bring it. Oh.
It's cool.
Off
You know,
frame.
whatever floats the boat of the sails and the water.
Yeah. I had a little too much sugar. That's why. I had a little sugar rush.
Little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little sugar rush.
Little bit of making music. You know me, bro. I'm just in the cut.
You've
making
been grinding,
music
bro.
Yeah, man.
You've been grinding. Sheesh.
I've been watching this video. I saw this video a couple months
appreciate
back.
Probably because of the shrooms. Why you been grinding?
No. Oh, wow. It's crazy. Just lying online. Look at him, making things up. Can't believe it.
Hey, this man came crazy.
Yeah, you crazy.
All right, man.
Look at
I'll
all
stop
these
lying.
These random assumptions.
It's just fun making jokes, man. Y'all
Make
y'all,
all the jokes you want, little cameras.
y'all just gotta fall for it sometimes.
Now, what was I talking about before he said that?
Making music.
Oh, I was making music and whatnot. Y'all got another one?
I got to take it.
Making music and whatnot, bro.
Oh, you grabbed it?
I know, right? Making music and everything like that. You know the deal. Oh, I was watching this video. That's what I was getting at. Watching this video where it said that the average amount of songs before people really take off is 32.
So how many songs are
31.
you?
Jehovah
Yes.
Witness.
So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm just trying to get. I mean, y'all been hearing it.
Yeah.
You know what's coming. You know what we doing. So
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Every habit.
Yeah. What you do, Kim?
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yes,
I went to a haunted escape room.
Hello. Wait.
Yeah.
Weren't you on air on the pod saying you would never do an escape room?
Yeah, but I owed my girl. So I had to do it. Wasn't up
Wow.
for it.
Wow.
But you look at that. Would you look at fucking that?
And I don't
Compromise.
regret it. It was fun.
And he
Oh,
doesn't
and he
regret
doesn't
it.
Regret it.
Finding
Oh
clues
my
is
God.
fun as hell.
Wow.
Oh my! Oh my!
We've been
Wow!
telling him this for years.
Wongers.
Little
Hey,
Kemmers.
before I start wilding,
Little Kemmers.
cheers.
Cheers there, guy.
Don't you dare cheers with water. It's bad luck.
No, it's bad luck to cheers with nothing in your glass.
But with water is
Trust
even
me.
worse.
Trust me. I got a timeout because of that.
I'm a bartender.
I heard it all.
Hey, you know what that reminded me of? Remember episode like 96 or 95? This nigga broke the mic. You remember that? When the mic was just like
Oh, you meant of this? I didn't know what he was going off of.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. I don't think it was 95. I think
Yeah,
it was a little
it was-
earlier than that.
nah.
And I was just holding it the whole
It
time.
was definitely 96, 95.
Find it. Find them. I always wondered why
Seize
in
him.
Pirates of the Caribbean he backhand slapped her so hard.
But that was an actual slap. Like he actually accidentally slapped her.
Nah, there's no way.
Yeah.
She ate that then. That
Yeah.
means he can't really hit. He got small hands.
Probably does.
Nah, come on. There's no way.
Probably does.
She ate that, bro.
Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
Do you have
And
an
I need
answer?
an honest answer. What song back in the day that sounds great to you guys now that you wish you heard at the club? I'll go first. When you were like at this age and at a time when it first dropped, Buy You a Drink or Bartender by T-Pain. I wish I was in
Any
the club.
T-Pain song?
Any T-Pain song in the club, man. Bottle Nouveau, crazy. What about you?
I mean, you got to think about it. I can say a generic ass answer because it's still to this day, when you hear it, you're just like, I got to go out there. I got to, just grind on someone.
What song?
Get low. Get low, like that. You got to understand. When you hear that, you're just like, I know where I need to be. You know where you need to be.
I fuck with that answer tough.
Because,
Imagine the oh man.
right when you hear the bow, 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 bow,
The
you
whole
hear it,
club going upside down.
you look down and you're like, fuck, I gotta go
and you decided to go out with your friends
And
while
if you
Yin
don't-
Yang Twins literally
know.
dropped that song.
And if you're not out there, guess what? You're regretting because you're not out there.
You really
know you
are
need
a
to be
goober.
out there.
What about you? That's a good choice.
I know, because I'm really trying to think, bro.
That would be crazy.
Like what's that song that you regret not being on the dance floor, basically? And it just dropped today. Because that's that.
With some bags, what is that?
Oh, Juvenile.
Yeah, Juvenile.
Back that ass up. Yeah,
That was 2000.
Hey, yeah, if it dropped
was
today,
1999.
Yeah, it's the
we were
same.
11, bro.
Yeah, it's this.
I was.
Hey, it's the same
No.
thing. If that shit dropped,
I was in first grade.
that shit still gets everything crazy.
Yeah.
It's the same effect as Get Low. Like you look, hey,
Maybe.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was gonna
You,
say.
Big Pimpin'. I have a feeling you would love Big Pimpin' when that shit dropped. Because
Hey, that-
we would
hey,
not
that's a
expect
good
that.
one.
We would not expect Jay-Z to rap like that on a very crazy song like that on some player shit.
Motherfucker. Yeah,
That shit was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. That one was.
no,
oh,
no,
yeah, I
no,
probably
no,
would've
no.
went up on
That's
that.
a fucking bop.
Imagine us being our age when that shit dropped. Like you be like, yo, let's get a yacht.
I feel like hey, honestly, as much as how big that song is, I still feel like it's underappreciated.
It is.
Big Pimpin' is a very underappreciated song because Jay-Z.
No, not even Jay-Z.
'Cause
UGK.
No, I'm saying.
UGK fucking killed
No,
that
no,
shit.
no. I'm
they
saying because
fucking
Jay-Z said he
killed that
regret
shit.
making that song.
Why?
Hey,
He said he didn't like how he degraded a lot of things in that song. It was
I
some
mean,
player shit though. That's
hey,
how he was living
hey,
at the time. It was
yeah, at the time.
UGK
Hey,
snapped.
Hey, now he got Beyonce, so of course he's gonna regret it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I never really meant that. Everything I was saying.
And then he went like this.
That is not how he said it.
I know.
But yeah, he probably said it like that in a way like, yo, B, chill.
I never really.
Yep.
like Beyonce pressed him on that song, and he's like, "I regret it. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's just the rap music. Hey, why people in the South say music? I got so much jury.
Here,
It ain't even about the jury.
here's my thing though. I feel like with like
Yeah, this shot hitting.
I know, 'cause it made me forget what I was about to say.
I'm hungry as fuck now. I can't wait to eat some hummus.
I can't wait to eat some hummus. This guy is a character, bro.
Would you like to know
Hey,
what, boy?
I still need breakfast.
I haven't eaten breakfast either, bro.
This was my breakfast.
And you are a real nigga.
Same Vegas. The fuck am
Well,
I
I had a
doing?
breakfast burrito, so I'm chill.
I saw, and I am sorry.
Yeah. Just barging into people's rooms and shit.
Hey guys, I did
Kim
something.
is here.
I broke a guy code, and I just walked in my friend's
Cardinal
room,
rule, bro.
while the doors closed, and I
Even
really,
if it, hey, even
I
if
was
it
just very
cracked, you just
excited.
went,
And the crazy part is,
I knocked and still walked in,
No,
but
no,
I
here's
was
the
just
thing.
excited to see
here's the
my
thing.
friends.
Here's the thing.
And I really do
He-
take the fall.
he-
on that.
he
I apologize publicly.
he walked in
Live.
He walked into the house,
That's
made
a
eye
negatory.
contact with me, right? As I was shutting the door.
Okay, this is cap. This is all cap.
did
I
he
looked-
really?
I looked at him,
Like-
made eye contact, and I said, and I shut the door.
I didn't see him. You know, I have bad eyes. I have bad eyes.
The crazy part is, Shorty laughed and was like, "That's rude," and I was like, "No." So he knows not to walk his ass in here, right? That's
I
exactly
still
what I said.
walked in. I still walked in.
And then, wait,
It's
the
karma
crazy
for you.
part is,
It's karma for you.
The
'Cause that is
comedy, the
rude.
comedy about it.
Wait,
is-
you guys literally made eye contact?
I didn't know he
made
eye contacted me. I just
contact.
looked and noticed that his door was closed.
and I was looking right at him, and I said, "Yeah." Close the door. Wait, the crazy part is I can hear him getting closer to the door. He's just talking, and it's getting louder and louder, and I'm like, he better go into the bathroom. You know what I mean? And then I
You know,
hear,
it's funny. I thought he was going to the bathroom because I thought I heard the fan just like turn on.
yeah, nah.
Or did he turn on the fan and just
No, it was
No.
the fan from the laundry room.
The fan from the laundry room.
So then this nigga just goes, knock, 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 opens door. He didn't even knock, and by the third knock, he
No.
was already
No,
inside the
the
room.
third knock was an extension.
Yeah, he opens the door, goes like this when he sees
Extendo
me
clip,
and Shorty in the room. You know what? Let me just continue to walk in.
Not even, I'm sorry, close the door.
Yeah, nothing.
I was apologizing and greeting him at the same time, and I didn't know it was being rude.
See, you know what?
I did. I said I'm sorry, and he's like, "No, get out of here."
Okay, cool. Yeah. One of these days, I'm gonna walk into your master bedroom in your house when you with your wife, chilling, and walk in there.
Cheeks clap.
You walk in. Hey, you. What's the do? You. What's the do? I'm just stopping by to get my little.
Oh, you clapping cheeks? I'm sorry.
Oh, my
Shake your
bad.
hands.
Oh, my bad. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jordan, but my friends call me Clutch. How you doing? Come on. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm blowing you up.
What is it? Exactly?
I'm putting a C4 on you.
Exactly. So what makes you think that you have the right to do that today?
Again, I'm sorry. I made a mistake, and I'm not defending myself.
Where you get that chain from? GLD?
This one was a gift from Matt and Nathan.
Matt and Nathan. That's
They
what's
got it
up.
for me for my birthday.
Respect. Give him a high five. Give him a thing for that. That's good. You got some real drip. Can I test it?
Oh, it's fake.
Oh, come on.
It's just real. It's like
That's all right.
it's like the
Hey,
it's the metal that
Humble
does.
beginnings. You got it.
No, not even that. So many people wear fake jewelry.
This is true.
You know,
This is true.
all the shit you see women wearing.
Costume jewelry.
15.
$15, $20.
Oh no! This is like. This
That's
is
gold,
still,
right?
This is like 300.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
It's
you're
just
fine.
fake carats.
Yeah.
Oh, the diamonds
Hey,
are like
the
a
diamonds are
cubic
fake.
zirconia type deal?
Yeah, like
That's not fake.
the diamond.
That's not fake. No.
That's not fake.
It's just a certain type of crystal. That
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, that's not fake.
It's, no.
This is still
You
expensive.
you paid over
I
a
didn't
good
pay it.
amount,
They
but I'm
did.
saying it was
Yeah.
it's a valued.
yeah. It's still valued.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would never wear something that was like.
It's not really no, that's not
$10.
that's not considered.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
You just
It
said
still
it's
feels heavy.
gold plated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gold plated. Don't even trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't got to take it off when you walk through a metal detector. You fine.
Exactly. Wow. Exactly.
I'm serious.
That's that's
fact.
But at the same time, that's people's come up though. It's just like, they know what it is. It's just more the aesthetic.
You still got the trip,
You know?
bro. You walking around with the. What kind of shirt is that?
This is like an old construction company.
But it looks
You put
sick,
some
though.
Timbs on that.
Hey,
you
it
put some
looks,
Timbs on
hey,
the
it looks
toes.
dope.
Yeah, you rock something clean. Hey, so sidebar, since we talking about sport, we about to do at my job a turkey bowl,
Oh, you gotta
Y'all
kill
gonna play
them
Turtle
niggas
Ball?
too.
huh?
Yeah, I don't play turkey ball.
Yep. Yeah, you know what position I'm playing.
I don't know actually,
Just gonna do the wide receiver, bro.
because here's the thing.
Hey, yo,
I
be a
can feel like
quarterback.
I
They
feel like,
asked me, and I was like,
yeah,
nah.
I feel like your job would ask you to play anything.
They did. They were like, "Can you be quarterback?" And I was
No,
like,
I think you should be quarterback with your knee.
"My knee. I'm practicing this time." Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, Kim.
So-
I think I told you I did the
Yeah, the basketball. And
yeah,
and you
no
did
knee
good.
problems, bro.
Yeah.
I was doing work.
That's good. I just
I honestly think, physically speaking, in terms of my knee, I'm fine.
I just I just don't want you to
We just
Wreck
gotta
your
practice.
life.
We just gotta practice. I gotta get some cleats.
click.
Cleats.
Yeah,
I
so
had-
I gave all my football stuff
Look
away.
at you. It's just flag. I remember
What
when
size are you? Because I'm 11. Am I
in shoes.
in cleats?
I'm a 13, big dog.
11 and a half for cleats.
No, I'm a 13.
Yeah, I can help you, brother.
Yeah, you know the
Hey,
deal.
gobble
You know
gobble,
the vibes.
brother.
Gobble gobble.
Crazy. Turkey bowl. What y'all doing for Thanksgiving?
Fuck, hey, bro.
No, ain't nothing.
I don't celebrate the white man holiday.
I'm not celebrating Thanksgiving.
Hey,
first
we
and
always
foremost.
say that's the most boringest holiday. As
No, but that's the
The
most
older
time I've
you get,
over
the more
full.
you don't have
You,
kids.
you do Friendsgivings,
Friendsgivings are cool.
and you do it on your own time,
because
not
you do
actual
everything
Thursday.
other than really like Thanksgiving shit.
Yeah.
You just bring your favorite dish. And don't bring string beans or green beans casseroles.
What do you have against?
What?
Why do you what? What do you have against the 3-bean casserole?
It's fucking terrible. Who brings a fucking casserole to a Friendsgiving?
I wonder how his Thanksgiving's gonna go this year.
I don't know.
Mine or yours?
Yours?
My family?
No, yours.
Mm-hmm.
You have multiple families to go to, and I promise you, there will be a 3-bean casserole at
Hey,
one.
no,
of them.
not even
Nah.
layered, but just the casserole in general. Just a casserole.
Off of your speculations, you could be very incorrect, but I hope
I don't
though.
Hey, I hope it's not. But if it does, I
You have
can't
to
wait
take a
to
picture.
tell you guys
You have
and
to
take
take a picture. You have to take a picture.
And you have to
send
taste
to
it.
me.
You have to taste it. You have to taste it.
Wait.
Death penalty. Why you guys give me a death penalty?
Wait. Let's make this a bet
Taste.
right now. Let's make this a bet.
Taste.
Let's make this a bet. Okay, look.
I go to her
If you go
family.
to a family's house, I don't care who you go to, besides your own families.
What?
So if you go to any other one and a casserole comes up, you have to eat the casserole and record yourself eating it and send it to us. If at any point in time, and you can't lie neither. You can't be like, oh, there's one here, but I'm not going to tell him. If at any point
Scout's honor.
you have to scout honor this, if there isn't any,
Keep bringing it up, and then I'll definitely do it.
if there isn't any, right, we got to do.
We'll eat a casserole.
We eat a casserole. I don't know.
You're a good cook, both of y'all, so y'all can
Yeah,
cook
but
a
I'm
casserole.
not making a No. I don't
Hey.
like the word casserole. I feel like
Hey,
it's a
make
cuss
a
word in
baked
my culture.
ziti.
I feel. Did you say bake a ziti?
Yeah.
Okay, now that's better. I can do that. But like a casserole,
Like green beans, baked ziti.
I would. Let's see. I don't know. I would try. I almost tried some macaroni and cheese at this potluck.
Macaroni and cheese casserole.
No. It was macaroni and cheese, and I was like hyped, right? Because it looked from a distance
Baked.
Good.
good.
Look good.
It looked like one of ours. I didn't see no. I only saw like one or two black people, but I didn't see them bring no food in. But whatever. So yeah, I ain't got nothing in here, big dog. So with further look, I see it's mixed between elbow and craft, bro. I said I gotta go.
Clutch. I might drop an album and call it "Stop Eating Kraft Mac and Cheese." That's gonna be the name of my album, and it's gonna be all like
He asking you for help.
some shit.
I'll feature it.
No, like for real. And I was this is the asking point right here.
Hey,
This is alley-oop.
hey, have you guys started watching Atlanta?
Not the new season.
Not the new season.
I hear the
great.
first 2 episodes. Was it 2 episodes dropped? at
Two
the same time?
episodes. 2 episodes. I don't know if they drop at the same time, but it's
2 episode premiere.
nice. Not gonna lie to you. They're funny as fuck.
Different from the first season.
No.
I mean the third season.
No.
No.
Still tying around things that happen in real life, and it's
No, I'm saying is the third season was kind of like different.
I used
Just
to be your
good.
fan, man. I used to listen to all your
Just because they drifted away from the characters. All the characters are in these.
oh, in the first two characters. I mean, the first two episodes, the characters are in there.
Okay, that's good. Because that
But they do drift away a
No,
little bit,
no,
but they
that-
tie it all.
No,
in.
that was really the biggest complaint about
what's
last
the
season.
rapper's acting? Like, what's his real name?
Ow.
Al is a good actor, bro. He was
no,
in
Brian.
that,
Brian T.
Brian T. I thought you meant
the
what
big
is
the
his
big
name?
dude, the big dude.
Yeah, Al. I mean,
He was in Bullet Train.
Oh, you saw Bullet Train? Don't talk about it, but
No,
I
he's just a
wanna see
good ass actor. Like, he's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
Beautiful actor.
yo, it seems like that man low key has tremendous range because
Especially in Bullet Train, because I was not expecting that side out of him. So I fuck with it tough.
ever since Atlanta, it's fucking blown up, and we love to see it.
all different types of characters too.
Yeah. He
Like he's not typecasted at all.
Yeah,
which is
like
great.
this one was like at first when he like when I watched it, when I realized who he was, I was like, oh, this is like a this is a give me in, like just give me in type movie for him. But then like how he like acted it, I was like, oh no, like they chose this motherfucker because like this nigga's going off, bro. Like he's killing it. Like I legit can't believe how good he acted in that movie. I can't believe how good that movie was in general. I can't believe how Bad Bunny did in that movie. I can't believe how good like everybody did in that movie. It was a good movie. All in the train. And it was actually pretty dope. I know you'd fuck with it a lot, but I know you would fuck with it just because of of the dialogue.
I mean, I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, I really want to see this movie.
But I feel like you like stuff that has like weight to it.
I love dialogue. What the fuck?
Yeah,
What
no,
about
I'm
me?
saying no,
What the fuck? What about me?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying like let's say like Jordan, because I feel like he's like very particular in like action movies. So like with this one, I know we would fuck with it regardless.
I mean, not really. As long as niggas getting clapped.
Yeah, oh, niggas getting clapped.
Extinction was a
Yeah.
pretty crazy movie.
But I just feel like how heavy the dialogue was is pretty good. I hope you guys enjoy it. Honestly,
I'm willing to watch a shitty action movie for the sake of.
you don't like Fast and Furious then, because that's a shitty.
I do like
shitty action.
Fast and
movie.
Furious.
Oh, I love.
I
all of
don't
them.
like Fast and Furious.
Yeah, this guy doesn't like it.
That's a great movie.
It's too much.
That's a great.
The last one, over the top.
I loved it. They were in space
Let me just explain
after failing 10 times.
the first 15 minutes of this movie, and it described the
You know,
rest of
I
the
don't
movie,
care, so.
and that's all you needed to know. Tyrese literally was driving the slowest vehicle, so his probability of exploding
it dropped on him.
was completely higher than everyone else's.
Spud.
Okay,
He was supposed to die in that movie.
the bitch explodes. Right, he's like in a ruin area.
After dropping on him.
Okay, no, this is before.
Oh, before it dropped.
So then he's in this ruin area shooting dudes with a mere handgun.
No, it was.
He had a handgun, bro, and jumped down to the bottom.
Yeah, and shot everybody who had AKs.
Everybody has AKs, bro,
And
he's shooting everybody from up top. So he's got the bottom ground. He's not gonna survive. He doesn't.
I have the higher ground, Anakin.
Dolphins came
He doesn't get hit once.
Dolphins came back and won.
Gets back in his car. Hold on. Gets back in his car. Okay. Drives, explodes. Almost the car flings into two mountains, and it gets stuck right above a mine. Okay. He gets out in the nick of time. Boom. What happens, Kim? The truck falls on the mine. Boom. Explodes. Flies into the air. 20, 30 feet. What then happens, Kim?
He walks out like nothing happened.
And the damn truck falls right on Tyrese as he's walking. We're like, this nigga's dead in the first 15 minutes. That's crazy. And
Did
then
he walk
walks out.
So then the writers of that movie made fun of the fact that how they made fun of how Tyrese did the whole sliding on the ice on the door and shot niggas out of the motorcycles. You remember?
Yeah.
So like he did that and he was like, yo, if you think about it, we have superpowers are regarded by angels. And like they made it a whole joke throughout the whole movie.
Dumb.
Then they took this nigga to space.
And he survived.
Yeah.
Dumb.
With duct tape.
Duct tape. No, you're laughing.
And a
Nigga.
scuba suit.
Scuba suit, duct tape with a car with Ludacris. Dumb. I loved every part of that movie. It's fucking amazing. So unrealistic. If they had Shia LaBeouf in that movie, I would fucking lose it. That's how crazy
Mark
that
my
movie
words,
was.
today I feel like he's about to have a crazy comeback.
Shia LaBeouf? Did you watch his interview?
I just watched certain clips of the interview he had with John Bernthal.
If you watch that, you would definitely. I think that interview literally justifies my speculation about him because I felt like because I remember I followed him on Twitter and he was tweeting like I'm not famous anymore. I'm not famous. He tweeted like 30 times, and this is like before he started going like crazy and stuff. And he was just like I'm not famous anymore. I'm not famous anymore. And then he was like. He did like this very low budget acting movie in Europe, and he was he only took pictures of him running and all that stuff, and he was like, "This is real acting, like I'm actually running and all this other stuff, right?" But I always felt like this dude, there was something off, but he just needed like a reset of all that stuff. Like what could have happened to him is happening to Orlando Brown. That's all I'm saying. And then this interview alone and his self-awareness,
Respectfully disagree, only because of the level that Shia LaBeouf went to and the level that Orlando Brown did not get to.
But Orlando Brown did a lot of voice acting, a lot of crazy. Dude, they threw a bag at him so many times for all these TV shows.
I feel you, but you got to think about how high Shia LaBeouf got.
Yeah, like acting in movies, yeah. But I'm saying
he had like 3 blockbuster.
I didn't know that like because of his mental stability is why they went along with Transformers, but just not with him.
I mean, that fool was losing himself. That's what he said in the interview. he was becoming soulless in Hollywood because he was just
Which is why his best friend during that time, and still his best friend, Tom Hardy, understood. And Tom Hardy was like in that same realm, but just never exposed it like how Shia LaBeouf did.
you know what's crazy? I feel like
Because Tom Hardy felt the same way when he was acting in movies. Like he felt like he was so into acting and
so
like
into the characters.
so
that
into
they
the
play.
characters that he was definitely feeling like he was this, that, and the third, only because he wasn't comfortable with what he was during that time. So, which is why he felt like that. And then, like, a long point of, like, with that, and then him finding his way with the people that he was around, his peers helped him. He helped himself. The people that he went to go see and all that. And just finding something that makes you connected and makes you feel real. And then you find yourself again and do all that. So that's why I respect Shia LaBeouf, because I was like, bro, like, I knew it. Like, I knew he wasn't like this. Like, this.
you respect Orlando Brown.
I'm
Crazy.
glad.
That's crazy.
I'm glad that you think this is funny. But
I'm not. I'm asking a serious question.
do I respect Orlando Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason why I respect him is because he's not like who he was before. During that time when he lost everything, but he's still a wild ass nigga. And there's things that he's still aware of that he can't say or bring up or do. So that's a sign of growth. I understand that like people's growth experience is a lot slower or bigger, but you can't compare. But like, you know, Orlando Brown would have said way more random crazy shit on interviews compared to, you know, what he said back then.
I mean, yeah, I feel like he got the help that he needed
Yeah.
to get.
Just like how Boonk is like religious as hell. Used to be off perks. The dude who does Boonk game.
I know who he is.
Yeah.
I just, you know,
Miami came back and won, by the way.
who are they playing against?
The Baltimore Ravens. It's 42-38. They came down and scored. Tua is the truth, apparently. And people are tweeting crazy about Tua. Just letting you know.
Dumb.
They were once up 25. Was it 21? Or no, 24?
28.
It was 20. It was 28-7. Miami went down and scored 42 points to 35.
How did that even happen?
Fam, I've been watching this whole time, and I think
You're not even paying attention.
I have been, but like I just see them celebrating. I'm like, why are they celebrating? Like, and I look at the score just now, and when I said what I said, I was like,
I said what I said.
they came back and won. Nigga,
I
if I'm
said
Lamar
what I
Jackson, I'm
said.
throwing up. I'm throwing up as I'm doing my quarterback drop.
I said what I said.
But to keep going about Shia LaBeouf, if anybody haven't watched that interview, definitely watch it because it's a it's a great experience to like see someone who has like the result of it after going through it, not while they're going through it.
Yeah.
And Shia LaBeouf used to be one of my favorite actors during Holes, even Steven, all that shit. Shout out to Spud, but yeah.
The fuck? What'd I do?
Even Steven.
Oh.
I used to so like how people cross their arms? I used to cross my arms like Shia LaBeouf and even Steven. He used to put his arms, he used to cross his arms and put his hands under his armpits like this.
He said.
He did this. This is how like everybody else crossed their arms like this. He used to do this.
He said, "What?"
I used to love that show. I used to love even Steven.
He said, "What the hell did I do?"
Mm-hmm.
Even
Yeah.
Steven.
What did I do?
Even
I
Steven.
didn't look at this one.
What'd you look at?
I was trying to find one of these funny old videos or whatever, and I couldn't find it. And I was trying to find it for y'all, but you know, videos like this. I'll tell you afterwards.
Hey, and another thing,
Whatever. What another thing, bro?
since the tequila's in me,
Since the tequila's in me, hey, get out of me.
why do when you find peace, people try to rattle your cage or rattle wherever you stay at constantly?
Explain.
Like, without going into more depth of exposure, I don't like the fact that girls are disrespecting me by thinking they could just like pop up in my life after somehow like you've been blocked because I decided to set boundaries and you just disrespected me by saying like certain things. Like, oh, that's just temporary. Like I've never heard them talk like that to me. And then, just hitting me up thinking like it's cool to like, yeah, yo, I'm going to this festival. You should come through. Like, no. How did you find me? Whose number is this? And then finding out whose number it is, and you're like, yo, what the fuck? I don't like that. I don't like because like I personally like am very happy where I'm at with this person I'm with. And then why do girls tend to like after you give them the most attention as possible and then you realize like it ain't worth it, you let it go and you do your own thing, and then let's say like you do your own thing and then when you least suspect it, that happens, right? Like with you find someone or whatever and then they decide to come back. And it's just more so of like I pity you. Like I don't even feel bad for you. Like why do girls do that shit?
La toxica.
That
It's just crazy.
I don't have experience with that.
So basically, what you're saying is your ex hit you back.
Exes, past flings.
Exes, past flings, yeah.
As soon as
Like people that I was like going out of my way to genuinely be like, maybe we should just be friends and I'll just stop trying and like not make this awkward. Because honestly,
So they're acting different because all of a sudden, they see you happy.
yeah. And I don't really post that much about it, but like
you posted enough.
I got the
Posted
how,
enough to
how are y'all
ruffle some feathers.
full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very. I just want to give people advice. If it's too late, then let it be too late.
I mean, you're not giving it energy, right?
No,
Then
I just look at my phone and realize this dumb shit, and I'm like, all right, I'm off.
hey, you're not giving it energy, then you good.
Yeah.
That's
And I honestly don't even like the attention about it.
that's what happens in life.
At one point, I would love the attention about it because I'm like, oh man, look.
Yeah,
at my
when you
roster.
were single.
Yeah.
But now, and on the flip hand, you're just like, now it's just looking at, you're annoying. Get away.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
you really look down, like sad right now. But I really feel embarrassed
I mean, those are the people
For
that,
who?
for them.
for them. Like not for me. Nigga, what? All I gotta do is just delete.
Because it's a way to say that, they overlooked your work and now they're trying to come back. It's like, you know what?
I told you guys that story. But yeah, there's so many crazy stories about that. About a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just wild, man. I don't get it. They just
I mean, that's
and I gave them respect by just not bothering them and leaving them
Yeah.
alone about it.
yeah.
Why can't they respect me mutually?
Because they, at their point in their life, they are just as directionless as, where they were.
I'm like, why can't
And now
the
you
same
now,
as I did for you?
now you have a
Like,
direction, and they don't like that you have a direction now.
Mm-hmm.
it's just crazy.
You know?
And the funny thing is, I told my girl about it, and then because I like being transparent and honest, but I was just like, man, that
What'd she say?
Wait, you said something first? What did you say to her first?
no, I just said like, yo, like, and I just explained like all these stories. I'm like, so I'm just letting you know, I got a message from this person I haven't talked to in months before, like almost a year before I even met you. So
What'd she
just
say,
letting you know.
Kim?
And she was like, oh no, I appreciate you telling me. Like, yeah, people tend to miss out on gems. So she was just hyping me up more so. It was more so like on a positive side for her because she was like, more reasons why to keep you around. Like jokingly saying that, but being uppity about it. She wasn't feeling no way about it. In my head, I was just like, man, I have to tell her. Because I got to be transparent. In order to be, have a healthy relationship, you got to be communicating and all this other stuff. Stuff I lack, even with my friends.
Crazy.
So being self-aware is something I'm always like struggling to work on.
Self-aware.
Self-aware.
Oh, self-aware. I was about to start singing you a song. Hey, for real, all jokes aside,
Pat,
I think that's very admirable.
But
Just understanding the growth of where you're at in your life and where you strive to be and where you want to be in terms of relationships and who you are as a man. It's admirable. That's growth.
again,
Because, sometimes you can't be letting these hoes up in here, okay?
you can't even acknowledge. You can't entertain it because when you want to entertain it, it's more so of like, dude, you like the attention.
Yeah, exactly.
If you really don't like the attention, ignore it. And I have been, but I'm just like what the hell, So yeah,
And even if you did give it attention, just one word answer, done with it.
Yeah.
Short.
Sure, yeah. I was like, it's like, oh, I'm really happy for you and your girl.
Thanks.
Invite her to the festival.
Nah.
Yeah, and I was like,
Not with you.
I was like,
I'm good.
I was like, appreciate it. That's all I said, and then that was it.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that shit was wild. Damn. Tequila.
Growth.
Because Jordan, I would entertain any attention from any shorty. But I really...
He probably doing this too. He just telling us his story. No, just look at him. Yeah,
He took off the glass.
Yeah, he took off the glasses. Yeah.
That is wild that you think I'm like that.
He said.
I've changed.
He said.
Brother. I stopped listening to Future.
Because he has done it before. That's what you're telling us.
No, I haven't. If I'm like talking to someone...
You something else.
But I'm not like that anymore, man. Man.
He's a changed man.
Look at the glasses.
Look at the glasses.
Placements, everything.
Yeah. I can't wait till you got little cameras walking around.
Don't put that on me, man. If I have a little Kim right now, I'll blow up.
The question is, are you gonna name him Kim?
Yeah, for sure. First son always
Kim
has
or
to be.
Ken?
First son always has to be the junior, or he'll be the third. But yeah. Matthew Stafford just scored again.
Matthew Stafford. This episode is presented to you by Snapple, Street Recovery.
You taking a shot of Snapple?
It's
Taking
not.
a shot of Snapple.
It's not.
All natural kiwi strawberry.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Cut the check.
It's not. Cut the check.
100 calories.
Cut the goddamn check.
Yeah. Ooh wee.
Ooh wee.
Ezekiel Elliott gave me 1 point. He has 15 yards right now. Good shit.
Well,
Cowboys are predicted to win by 30 touchdowns.
That's a good joke.
Yeah, in what round?
that's a spicy meatball.
Let's talk about this music.
Oh yeah.
Man, I got so much music. Talk about it.
You go into it first.
I'm going to talk about my favorite albums, and you bring about something that we all mutually agree on.
That Jid's album is top 10.
Fucking crazy.
It's up there. It's a contender. It's nominated.
Top 3 right now. Top 3.
I
Top three.
love
three.
the concept of him and his cousins and siblings fighting in the club to protect their cousin. That is a crazy. I visualized that whole song. Crazy. I love that album because it made me like, I understood everything. Like, this is no disrespect. If you ain't black, you ain't gonna understand some of the shit. But I feel like personally, this album he outdid himself in a way that I'm like, in a way I was just like, bro, like when you said like, yo, listen to it. Cause I already downloaded it. I didn't listen to it yet. I was still listening to Pierre's album. And then when I heard that, I was like, oh, nigga, I'm throwing up. Like, this is a crazy ass album. Like, I was not expecting anything to be replayed. Like, I had to keep listening to the album again and again, like on the way to work or while I'm working, on the way home from work. and
Heavy replay value.
Oh yeah, definitely.
it's just because like the fact that like he doesn't like there's so much shit you could rap about, and he like is proving to you there's so much shit you can rap about.
Yeah.
Like it's not about like the 3 topics that every rapper raps about. Anybody can rap about shit like that.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he raps about everything. Like, bro, just the whole family tie shit, bro. Like, I was like, that's how we roll, bro. Like,
this is why I'm like, and
I fuck with that nigga. Tough.
people slander me for this topic, but I feel like it starts making sense more and more. As a rapper, I feel like Jid, in my eyes, and because I'm not the biggest Lil Wayne fan.
Okay.
And everyone slanders me for that.
Okay.
But I'm like, this is what I expect Lil Wayne was supposed to be. And from my eyes, Jid is there.
There's no way Wayne would be on Jid. There's no way.
See? Yeah, I know. I just feel from my
Respectfully,
eyes.
I'm gonna disagree.
From my eyes, when people label him as the greatest rapper, I didn't see it. But I get that resemblance from Jid on kind of what Lil Wayne does, but he does it way better. That's me.
The whole difference between Jid and Wayne is that Wayne is a rapper. Jid is
I'm gonna let him finish.
I know.
no, like Wayne's a rapper in a way of like there is just multiple different not a storytelling, just rapping, metaphors, bars, and all that stuff. Jid has
All of that and some.
no, Jid, yeah. Like Jid, the way where Jid is, where Wayne is, the difference between them is that Wayne has better songs in that realm, but Jid has replay value in his music because there's a visualized like storytelling.
So that's not better songs then?
Yeah, like
You replay value?
So the same thing about Kendrick's album. Kendrick's album is very, very great in a way of like how you can visualize a lot of things, and it's definitely storytelling. And just because you do that doesn't mean it's a great album, but he's good at what he's doing, which is why I feel like people are only listening to it. Like how Clutch said like episodes ago that people are only listening to it for like 2 weeks and then it's off it. But like if you think about it, it's a beautiful story and a concept of, because like music is all point of view. There's no point of view of Wayne's, but there's a point of view of Jid's if you listen to him. If you think about it, like Wayne raps just rap, like he just raps. He's a rapper. He can rap about anything. He can rap about what he sees. Jid could do that too, but I'm saying when he released his album.
No, I'm speaking from the general sentence because I'm not.
I don't think Jid is nothing like Wayne.
No, I'm not.
Wayne is nothing like Jid.
I don't listen to Lil Wayne, but people had replay value on Wayne. But what your argument is that Jid has replay value, but Wayne doesn't.
Wayne had. Okay.
Am I hearing correctly?
No. Yeah, like how I worded that, but like I'm not saying Wayne doesn't, but I'm saying like Wayne is a different. He's like on a different planet from Jid on replay value. Jid has weight to it of just like let's say like months goes by or whatever. Like there's times where I go back and listen to Father Times. I'm like, damn, bro, like you know what I'm saying. And then there's times I'll go back and listen to Fuck Up Some Commas, and it just gives me like a turn up vibe. Like it's totally different. It's different. It's a different replay value compared to Wayne. I can't compare Jid to Wayne, just because, or I can't say Jid is a better version of Wayne, just because Jid did it how he did it, and Wayne did it how he's done it.
I mean, from that standpoint, sure. I mean, but I'm just telling from my thing is
Like when I listen to
when I think of a Southern rapper, and how much they put Wayne on that top of it, that's what I'm going by, and I'm I felt like Wayne could have been a lot more, but he relied on the same rap schemes and even almost similar lyrics as well. When it comes to Jid, whenever I hear a song from him, he's only he's always pulling a different, like, he's always has a different bag in every song. It's like
Jid
I'm just like, yo,
you can't expect anything from Jid because it's going to go somewhere better that you didn't expect, in my opinion. Because I've always thought, oh, it's going to be like this. But there was a time where I thought Jid sounded like Cordae on a certain song. And then I realized that like Jid just has different like multiple flows and sounds.
yeah. Please let me
Do
know.
you remember when he released a single in the music video? And it was like in a building where there's stairs and it's like upside down, all that crazy shit. I forgot what song it was. Jid. He did a music video for it when he released it. I don't know if it was a single, but he just released a song and had it was like in a stairway or something like that in the house or something like that.
Okay.
It reminded me of that to one of Cordae's songs on his recent albums. It goes like Cordae was like, last year I made $1 million and I didn't have to do a fucking single or a fucking show. You remember
that song?
Yeah, it kind of sounded like Cordae sounded like Jid or Jid sounded like Cordae, regardless, right? But I just feel like Jid has so much variety in his music that he could do the same thing as these other rappers and just kill off in it. If that makes sense.
Who, Jid?
Yeah, Jid. Like Jid doesn't have a lane. Like for newcomer rappers, Jid owns the damn track meet. Do you respectfully agree?
I don't really necessarily constitute him as new.
Okay, so not new, but he owns that track
He's
meet.
been out since like 2018.
All right, he owns that track meet. While all these other rappers are staying in their lanes, he owns that track meet.
I mean,
you get me? Like Jid is way too superior over the young niggas that's been rapping since 2018, 19 or whatever, because apparently he's been 2017. I didn't listen to him until 2018, 2019. But I'm saying like with that realm of people just coming into the rap game, he owns that track meet. And there's people who are shining in that track meet, but like at the end of the day, like the track meets only happen because of Jid. Like Jid is like very nonchalantly, like in his own way, very wavy and great at always surpassing like my expectations of what this album is going to sound like.
Does Wayne do that for you?
Wayne, when I was young, when I was listening to Wayne, it was more so of like, damn, bro, this was like bars, all this other crazy shit. Then when I heard Carter 3, then I was like, hey, man, these are great ass songs. Like, it wasn't like an expectation. It was more so of like, Wayne's going to kill it. He's going to do what he does. That's the difference. Like, Wayne, like, I knew he was going to kill it. I just need a song to hear that he's going to kill it. And it was a bunch of songs. Jid is more so of like, oh, I expect the Jid album to be like this. Because a lot of conscious rappers like to do that and just keep in their same lane. But Jid is like.
Did you ever expect at any point in time that Lil Wayne can give you more than what he was giving you?
No.
So you were okay with him delivering the exact same project every time?
And it's not the same project, but I was okay with him delivering just straight set up bars.
That's the same project.
Metaphor.
Yeah. That's all his mixtapes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you were okay with that?
I was okay with that. That's why I think Jid is in a different realm, which is why when Spud was like, oh, he's where.
So then would you say that it's safe to say that Jid is better than Wayne? Because that's what he's getting at.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going with.
And you just answered it based on all your opinions, that Jid is better than Wayne.
I don't want to say Jid's better than Wayne.
Nigga, you just said it.
I don't want to say that. I'm not saying
questions.
But
you saw what I did.
Okay,
All I
but
did was ask you questions.
you're not like you. I feel like you're just choosing certain things. I'm just saying like in that way of like in that like Wayne is disgusting.
I feel you. But
Yeah, like
you just said.
Jid isn't a Jid. I'm talking about from the standpoint of like whenever we discovered him, whenever he came out to now, that Jid is really surpassing in these other people that
Will
are
he
like,
surpass
but
Wayne?
he could definitely surpass Wayne if he keeps doing shit like
so
this.
couldn't you say that he's already?
But like Wayne has Grammys and Wayne has $1 million off of first week drops. it's a different time. So we can't compare from that. But if we can compare the impact from how Wayne did it to how Jid did it, that would definitely be some shit. But I feel like Jid is so overlooked.
Nah, this album made over 1 million streams already.
That's good.
Well over.
I just think that people don't talk about that album enough.
Yeah. I guess
People don't talk about Jid that much.
Hey, even though he got million, I can still see Cam saying that he's overlooked.
Yeah.
I feel like he's overlooked just
But
because he got 1 million
is a
streams.
lot.
Yeah,
In a week, that's a lot, bro.
yeah, but
That's not being overlooked.
But again, like sales to streams is totally different.
Yeah, different era.
Yeah.
So I mean,
but what I'm saying is like the impact that Wayne had, and we're not talking about streams or sales or anything.
no, we're not.
But if Jid could have the impact that Wayne have, that everybody's talking about it, then I'll be like, oh yeah, he's surpassing Wayne like that. But it's the fact that.
So you're basing it off of influence, because we weren't basing it off of influence. We're just basing it off of.
But like I had
talent.
I had to go there because we know his talent, we know his true talent. But I'm
that's
just
what we-
saying.
but that's
But
what
I'm just saying.
going
I'm just saying that Jay could definitely do that for sure. Like to answer your question, Jay could definitely do that. But I need that impact that had Wayne.
You should have started off your argument with that. That's all I gotta say.
because he's only basing this off of the actual skill.
4 shots of tequila.
Hey,
But that's-
skills.
But even still, it's like someone someone can compare Drake and Kendrick, right? But if someone's
can.
always going to go against sales, no competition. But if we're going against bars,
It's Kendrick.
that's an easy no contest. But if we're
I
putting in
didn't-
sales,
I didn't-
Drake's winning, no
Yeah,
contest.
yeah.
It
I
changes.
didn't start off my conversation when it
So
came to that.
and again, remember, I was like, we're not talking about streams or album sales or anything. I'm just talking about impact.
I've talked about my expectation
he's
of
talking about-
Wayne brought to the table. It was just, what you're saying,
Rap.
bars. There was no like. I mean, people will argue me about this really getting deep. Like I was expecting way more from Wayne when it comes to like
Wayne wasn't deep until
Put it-
Carter 4.
putting that personal experience
It
into.
was too late for Wayne to get deep.
Jid
But
right off
that's
the
not something I feel like was the type of wave the South was bringing when he came up.
Because remember, yeah,
It wasn't
like
the art of
remember,
storytelling for the South. That's
Yeah.
for the East Coast.
yeah.
like,
So
I mean, Big Crit.
My argument, no, that's later though. That's
Later.
way later.
Yeah,
Talking, that's-
I'm saying like Big Crit.
See, my argument was that
Outcast.
Jid puts
Niggas telling stories.
bars,
Yeah, Rosa Parks.
and
Yeah,
he does more on that lane when it comes to bringing out personal shit and things like that. He basically does double time. He's putting out bars and he's getting down with some real shit.
but it's like groovy songs. Like it's cool songs.
Who?
Jid. Like when he does that,
I'm just confused at how you're saying all of these things, and you still won't.
I can't.
You put both of these niggas in a room right now, and turn on the beat.
The man did a song with Lil Wayne.
Yeah, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. Lil Wayne was the weaker verse.
Yeah, he's washed.
Okay, so this is what I mean, right? Because
Like
if you
Prime
know
Wayne.
somebody-
Prime Wayne would freestyle about
see,
anything.
but here's the thing though, and this is what I like. I like when you said Prime Wayne, because
We know he has a fall off.
when was Prime Jay-Z? Because that nigga's 50 something
Okay,
years
there was
old.
like 3 Prime Jay-Z's. Bro.
But
That's
that's
not fair.
But wait, that's my thing. That nigga has never had an actual prime.
He has had to step back.
He hasn't had a step back. He grows, and this is what I mean. Someone
Even on
who
Holy Grail, he freestyled that whole album.
Even,
That shit was
even,
crazy.
even someone who does not focus on rapping anymore, just like Lil Wayne, and he comes in randomly,
Yeah.
just like Lil Wayne, and does a verse.
Yeah.
And when people listen to Jay-Z, they're like, "Oh, we want to listen to what this nigga got to say because
Speaking
he's
of
about to
Jay-Z.
get
Hey,
bars."
Speaking of
I'll
Jay-Z,
even- I'll even
Jay-Z's
go-
verse on God Did was crazy.
Okay,
Hey,
so look, put that in perspective.
I'll even go as someone that's not as active as Jay-Z, Andre 3K. When you hear any Andre 3-stack verse,
Travis Scott
any,
So when Lil Wayne comes out and does a song
on
with,
Frank Ocean song.
hey, so look, listen. So when Lil Wayne does a song with Jid and he's not the stronger verse,
Yeah.
at that point,
because people are not even talking about his
But okay,
verse.
but Roddy Ricch made a song with Stunna Man and Lil Wayne and outperformed all of them.
Hey,
who did?
Roddy Ricch.
That's my point again.
Yeah, because
You just proved my point.
Here's
So
the
who's
thing.
better, Jid or Wayne?
Here's the thing. When you
Wayne. Oh no, Jit.
Here's the thing: when you hear like
Sorry.
trending topics, when someone features in a verse, sometimes you'll be like, "Oh, Lil Wayne's on this," or "Jay-Z's on this." When Lil Wayne was on Jid, not trending. Not
People
one
said
bit.
people said this verse was ass. Mm-hmm. Ass.
Like you know, usually when you hear like a feature from a pretty known artist and you're like, oh, he came on a verse doing this, because it's the same thing with the Travis Scott thing. When 3 Stack came in,
Nigga,
no one knew. No
nigga.
one knew until you listened to the album.
3 Stack turned
yo,
the
3
fuck
Stack
up
is on
and
this shit.
owned that
Crazy.
song. He
You
owned
know?
that song.
We didn't get the same effect with Lil Wayne though when he was on Jid.
Because the crazy thing
and
is,
they came from the same cloth. I felt.
yeah,
They come from the same cloth.
on that, and like on that song, the crazy thing is that like Travis was like at his peak realm in that song, and then you just hear a whole beat change, because you know Andre loves beat changes, or he loves like going against the grain of that beat and doing something else different to help him rap. Like for example, on Players Anthem or whatever, when he did that whole thing without and then you know
Without bass.
Pimp
Without
C,
anything.
yeah. Pimp C
No
was like
drummer.
mad about it or
Took
whatever.
the drum out.
Yeah, he took the drummer out. Like that's just how Andre maneuvers. But he's so like musically like intellectual that he made that song even better by just him doing that. Like that's crazy that Andre did that. I'm just complimenting
I
on
know.
that you brought that up. Like that's insane.
I'm just saying, you kind of proved my point, brother.
Yeah, Jit right now, Jit is a way better rapper. But I'm just I don't want to be I don't want to be that guy to be like,
Okay.
all right, Prime Reign.
I
versus
know,
Jid.
no, I know,
But
I
I'm
know.
saying
But
like,
this is the
right now,
thing.
Jid is better
Let's
than
do
Wayne.
this.
This is
I
the
can,
right
thing
now,
of,
Jid is
you
better
know,
than Wayne.
I can probably
comparing.
guarantee you. I can probably guarantee you that Jid's run will be longer than Wayne's.
I hope so, because I feel like it is after this
And if
album.
that's the case,
After this album, I feel like it is,
then
because this
an
album is
afterthought.
really this is really like a good album.
Wayne goes down lower on the list. Honestly, if we're really being honest, like for me, he's probably like, I don't think he's in my top 10.
Who Wayne?
Wayne,
Yeah.
I gotta go pee after that.
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Hey, I mean, look at.
3 Stack.
Maybe 11.
I'm not saying that he wasn't culturally impactful.
I'm not saying that.
No, exactly. I'm just saying that, you know, one thing first is Jid should be better than Wayne
Yeah.
because of the age, but still at the same time, I'm just like, when I look at Wayne's career, I felt like he could have done so much more with, you know, him putting out so much projects and things like that, and you know, promoting himself bars, but that was it. That was literally it.
It's probably what he wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. And if that's all he wanted to do, cool. People listen to him, cool. You know,
I mean, even Jay-Z does that too, but
Exactly.
like I guess the difference is what's being said,
exactly.
how it's being said, the delivery, the wording being used.
When Jay-Z said it, it felt a little different
Right.
compared to Wayne. Wayne, I felt like I heard the same thing, structurally different, but heard the same thing in different songs.
Right. Like Jay-Z still talking about being rich, just in a different way of being rich. Wayne is still talking about smashing hoes, and he's a whole ass husband. Like,
Well, not only that is like he just changes his words just a little different, almost the same delivery.
still referring to. I think it's just. I think what it is like. It's hard because you can look at people like Ghostface. When Ghostface goes on, you know what I'm saying? It's not like what he's saying is outdated. His cadence might, but like he still kind of fits where he needs to fit. You know what I mean? With what he's saying. I feel like with Lil Wayne, it's literally you're gonna get the same verse, just worded differently.
Exactly. That's how I feel every time I hear
It's gonna
it.
be the same set of cadence. It's gonna be the same. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like when, as an artist, right? Like, even just myself, I feel like when I jump on a feature, I'm gonna try my best to like, quote unquote, experiment a little bit, so that I can like see what kind of new cadence can I do on this. Not to necessarily wash out the artist whose song it is, but to really just kind of test my limits, because
Exactly.
this is something that we're trying to feature on. I'm about to just do something different. People are gonna expect me when they see my name.
That's why I feel like with a feature is like, hey, I'm on their song, so I'm expected to bring some of me, but some of them.
I provided a service, so now I'm gonna show you what happens when me and this artist get together and create something. I'm gonna give you my best work. Like it might be a verse that's better than something that's on my own damn thing.
Or it could be something the other way. But hey, I was willing to try something completely different,
Right.
completely left field.
Right. And I feel like now with Wayne, it's just
You
it's
know-
just a typical. Oh, we just want a typical Wayne verse, and then he'll just pull something that he got out of his little journal. He probably don't even write anymore. He probably just be rapping just a rap, and so he's just saying all this random stuff. That's why a lot of the times I think what really pisses me off about Wayne is that he'll rhyme with the same word for like 8 bars, and I'm like, okay, dude, nah, bro, like.
It was
From
wavy.
a writing perspective,
It was wavy when he first came out, Carter 2, Carter 3, but that shit got old quick. I got old of that shit quick.
from a writer perspective, bro. Like I think of it as
That's a writer's.
It's lazy.
lazy, bro.
lazy, yeah.
That's lazy to me.
But he's made so much rap.
Because I know, but like you could go on rhymezone.com.
You think Wayne? He doesn't even know who these rapper names are. You think
I don't
he
even
knows
care.
about
That's-
rhymezone.com?
Somebody could just tell him, "Hey, how about you give a list of these words?"
But what would that do for Wayne when he's always been doing it on his own? Why would he listen to somebody else?
But that's not the point.
I'm not listening. Rhymezone isn't listening to anybody else. It's opening your mind to see that there are other words in the dictionary other than bitch
And
that you can rhyme with.
Nigga said the latex bar crazy.
That's a crazy bar. That's fine because he
didn't
was
even know
using,
he said that.
He was using double. Oh, I remember that song like verbatim, and I was like, oh, that's a crazy whole setup there. And he has cool setups like that. But he also, in the same breath, will have 8 lines, bro, 8 lines back and forth, and it's just rhymed with one word, with the same word. And I'm like, my guy. There's so many other words you could have used that rhymed with it, and I could tell you
honestly,
like 5 of them off the top.
Hey, I'll tell you this. That's where my flaw with Wayne is, where he will say a good bar, but he drowns it out with rhyming the same thing 8 times over again.
Bro, this nigga Jid said, "You know I'm a rant when I talk to Ja." That in itself, mama say mama saw my moccasins. Bro, the double entendre, look, Wayne does the same thing, but at the end of that same bar, he'd probably just put bitch and then rhyme with that. So now he's double rhyming, but with the same word, and it's like
People still
now you're
use
just
that.
adding. Now you're just adding.
But he started that, yeah, and people still use that.
You
It's
know.
just why it's, I get what
But
you're saying. I get what you're
at the
saying.
end-
3 at most is cool. It worked for the boy. Something like it worked for the boy.
Gonna-
Some till it worked for the boy, and then got a last thing out to work for the. Like you can really do it 4 times. That's it. He'll do it one more set, bro. That's too long.
And not only
dog.
that, do
That's
it in
too long.
5 more songs.
Yeah, it's doing too much.
Yeah, at the time when he first got hot, people loved it. You know, you can't combat the general consensus that they loved it. I'm saying general consensus because I wasn't part of that group.
It's like a mumble rap. Mumble rap at a certain point, right? My bad, by the way.
No.
I tried to go this way. Mumble rap.
No, I thought you were saying my bad because you talked about it outside the I'm like, no.
Mumble rap at a certain point, like people hated it. Then people were like, you know what? There's actually some skill to saying all that stuff in that way. When they realized, oh, these guys aren't mumbling. We can actually understand what they're saying. We just have to slow down our thinking.
Yeah, like how Migos think they all thought Migos were mumble rapping, but
Yeah,
they
and
were
they weren't.
actually rapping.
Them niggas was really rapping.
It's like equivalent to E40. How niggas think
Yes.
E40 was mumbling, but he
Yes.
was just
If he said Busta Rhymes, would have been like, now hold on. That nigga be making onomatopoeias
Hey,
in the middle of
hold.
his things. Now he did a show. I'm gonna give him
E40
his
though.
flowers. Give him a hand clap because he did a show recently and Spliff. He was rapping. Dang, I don't remember which song it was, but it was one of them old joints.
I haven't ate, so I'm not trying to participate.
It was one of them
more.
old joints, right?
I'm gonna give. I'm gonna be.
bitch.
All right, Lil Wayne.
It was one of them old joints. While he was rapping the song, spliff went over to his face, like to the side of it, and started turning it down, and you can hear Busta Rhymes like turning his own volume down, and then he was still rapping the song, like mouthing it, and then like all the music was off, and then you see it like turn it back up, and he was still on the same spot. Like it was perfect. Those little things are like cool, you know what I'm saying? Where like, okay, like you could tell like this, like he's spitting, you know what I'm saying? But Busta Rhymes for sure used sound effects. I feel like Twista used sound effects. Even then, they didn't really question Twista and Busta Rhymes when they was rapping fast.
No.
It was only until
It's only
the
difference-
Migos came where it was like something different because the cadence was just slightly off. Like niggas would rap fast back in the day and it would be long things. Exactly. And then here comes Migos. They're doing staccato rap while mumbling just a little bit because you don't really need to hear everything that you know what I'm
Hey,
saying. That's
Speaking of that,
chess moves.
yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh no! Whenever I think of mumble rap, I think of it more like Italian opera. I've always like. I mean, that's why they always cadence it like Italian opera, where it's like that's the same cadence, you know. But it's, you know, you're hearing everything because like that's how the cadence, like that's how everything was, like da 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 da. They're saying things. It's just people weren't used to hearing that.
So do you know how Post Malone makes his songs? Just like how mumble raps release their music, but instead he finds words and ways to like speak. So like when he makes his song, right, he mumbles it and then does like how he wants to do the cadence and all that stuff, and then finds a way to like put.
Oh yeah,
Then
I've been doing that all the time.
fills in.
Yeah.
Oh, I do that all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So like I think
how you-
I think
It's a way to structure music.
yeah.
Yeah, you structure
songs.
it that way because you know the sound. You just need the sound. Like most of the time, I'll just be like, different. I don't know what I'm saying, but I know. Okay, this
You
is
know
the
the
cadence
cadence.
that I'm gonna
Yeah.
need, so it's gonna be easier when I put this together. That these are the words that I want to put together. Speaking of Post Malone, since we're on it, hey, prayers up to him. Hopefully for a speedy recovery in the concert that he just had the other day. He it was a circle like this, but in the middle platform was an opening.
Oh,
And he was like, he was talking to the fans right here and then turned around and forgot and stepped in it and just, his body,
Travis Scott did the same thing at
his
Drake's.
body, like, he didn't fall all the way in. So his body just hit the side. You could tell, like, either his hands messed up or his ribs. And then he just kind of rolled on top of the thing. And, like, I don't know if that was the end of his show, the beginning. I don't know, but Mans was totally wrecked
Did a daylight
afterwards.
come?
man.
Did a daylight come?
And then speaking of concerts,
Oh yeah.
How was the concert? How was the Kendrick concert?
bruh, life-changing. Let me tell you something. First of all,
Candles out the bag. I am not your savior.
we went to the Ontario one. As soon as we pull up, Hurricane K is outside on something vicious, okay? On something vicious.
You say Hurricane K.
Yeah, is outside on something vicious. When I tell you, people were out because the doors had just opened when the rain started hitting hard. Like hard, okay? And this is when we just pulled up. So there's people outside. They got signs and everything drenched. When I went into the bathroom, there was guys standing in line, not to pee, to get under the
dryer?
the dryer, their shirts, so they could dry them out because they were drenched. These dudes were drenched. Luckily for us, we were on the floor, and we waited until the motherfucking
Oh yeah, General Mission.
no, we had floor. We just walked right in. We literally cut the line and like walked in.
Go to anything
Tana Leon
VIP and shit.
opened.
Is
We were
General
on the floor.
Mission
We were on the floor.
is General Mission of not floor?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I said that because like
GA is on the floor.
Oh,
it's
okay.
VIP that gets the upstairs and cut lines too.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
'Cause, yeah,
we didn't have the normal seats. We were right there at the thing. Like, bro, we were a stand up. Ontario
You're
has
standing?
Ontario has seats,
Yeah, but
but
you're
we
standing.
were right at the stage.
Oh,
Okay.
how'd
Like,
you?
Interesting.
You saw my story, right?
No.
I saw it. No, I saw it, but I'm just saying, you're pretty fucking close.
Kid is half back. I am not your.
I think that's the song that was playing too.
That's hard.
That one, bro. Wait, hold on. There's another one. Wait,
Shake a hand, real firm group.
this is the one with Baby Keem in them, and I did not.
Baby Keem was chasing this nigga.
Bro, so but that's how close you saw I was. Like, when I tell you there was, so Tana Leone went first. Shout outs to him. He's in one of Kendrick's album. He's in Mr. Morale.
Wow.
So he did the first he did the first set. It was about 3-4 songs, about 10 minutes. The next one after that was Baby Keem. He did 30. And
Jump in that beat.
Hey, he was knocking. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo,
did he
Baby
perform
Keem,
anything from his old album?
Yeah, he performed all
Like
he's performed
Bullies
a whole
and
bunch
shit?
of stuff. Yep, he performed a whole. I think I have some stuff on here. He did. There's a lot of fake news on it. Which one?
Send me all the Baby Keem.
I mean, shut the fuck up, man. Yeah, that one. He did that one. Jumping out the coop. That one.
Did he
I know
say
he did orange. Is it orange cream?
Yeah. That's on
Orange
this.
soda.
That's on this
Orange
first.
soda. Orange soda.
That's orange soda. That's on this first album.
Yeah.
So
5. He did that one. Yeah.
did he say like
crazy.
where are my old Baby Keem fans at? And did he perform like an old
He
song?
performed an old song.
What was it?
It was a slow song. He was singing. I
What
forgot.
did he say?
I don't remember
Please.
which one. It's on my phone.
Please, how did it go? Because
don't
I
remember
need
off the
to
top of my
know.
head. I don't
Because there was a slow song that he has that we all love by this nigga.
There's a slow song that he played, and it was
Was it
cool,
like baby on my hit list? I'm excited. Got.
Oh, I like that song, but did he?
Friday. Don't talk fake deep. I don't like it. Don't talk fake deep to me.
I don't think he played that one.
Fuck.
I gotta look.
I'm talking like I'm about to be there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you really are.
You just got me excited about this shit.
There was this kid next to me, right? This kid next to me. He goes, so the way the stage was set up, I couldn't really see the very top, but it looked like an eye. Okay, so platform in the back, one middle one, and
PG Lane.
a thing, right? So there was light panels at the top, but they were like square ones. And so towards the back where he was at initial points in the show, those lights would go down. And so it would be like literally right above his head, like boom. And then he would be rapping this.
Drake did that.
So this kid, right? This kid next to me. Hey, I guarantee you, when this light goes down, he's gonna play poetic. Yep, he's gonna play poetic justice with Drake. He's gonna play poetic justice. And I was looking at him and I was like, okay, all right. In my head, I'm like, bro, these niggas don't like each other. He's not gonna play that song. So, bro, the moment the light came on and it was Money Trees instead, pain. I never seen pain. He was so hurt. He was like, I've been getting it all right.
Song? Pain.
I've been getting them all right. And I'm like, okay, dude. And here you go.
Settle down there,
Settle
Scott.
down, Scott. Yo,
He probably got it from the KTT thing that talks about all the rappers load out for the songs when they go and pass
Set list?
concert set list, because that's how people can get it. So he probably was on KTT and it was like, oh, Poetic Justice gonna come out. That's probably why he was so confident.
It has to
Terrible.
be. It has to be.
yeah, it started off. This nigga started off on a grand piano. No, actually, it wasn't a grand piano. It was an old vintage piano with a ventriloquist dummy of himself on top of it.
Nice. Fucking nice.
Swear to God. And then once it went to a new Mercedes with black G-Wagon, where you from? When that happened, he's standing in the I part, so like in the little, this part of the thing, right? He's standing there and he's got the ventriloquist dummy in his hand, and the ventriloquist dummy is doing the ad-libs. I
Crazy.
grieve different. Did you see him go, Yep.
Yeah.
At a certain point, there's two cameras, like how the pillars are, right? And then the ventriloquist was on one and Kendrick was on the other. So he had to look opposite directions and he had to move the ventriloquist head while he's just sitting there. So,
Top performer status
yeah,
right there.
he was
Details.
performing. This nigga was
Hey,
performing.
details, man.
Wow.
You ain't
Yeah.
gotta always dance and do backflips on the beat.
Yeah. It was,
Top
it was,
performer
it was pretty
status.
crazy. He was doing his thing for sure. Even Baby Keem, like, it was crazy though because the monitors.
Dude, he was like a retired deputy, or like a retired FBI agent.
with his hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like with his outfit and everything.
For sure.
Damn, he's still wearing them black boots.
What's funny though is when he had the cameras on the pillars, it had a motion blur the whole time, so you really couldn't see him. It was like you just had to see him from that area. So like you just every time he was moving up there, it was just all motion and like.
But
But great couple of hours. It was just a great when Family Ties came on, and what he did is he never played the entire like. It wasn't like he just did Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. He did everything. He did.
That's cool.
Yeah, he did.
A lot of good people only do. A lot of good performers do everything.
He did. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, and did the remix version. Yep.
Everybody's here. Oh, yeah.
Trinidad James, in that one.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this guy out here.
Bag.
Yeah, it was. He was in his bag for sure. It was nice.
Love it.
I'm not gonna lie. Just when I thought every time it was gonna end, it just kept going. I'm like, this guy.
You home?
I ain't gonna lie. It was better than that Pusha T. It was better than way better
as
than
it
Pusha
should
T.
be.
And Pusha T was good.
Me home.
No, I said he home.
Oh, he said me home.
Pusha T is good, but
Hey, there's a difference. There's a reason why.
Hey, did you go
Tier levels.
Have you ever seen Drake?
no.
You should see Drake's. I mean, he's not doing a tour ever again, but you should see Drake's.
You don't think so?
I don't think he's ever going to do a tour again.
Honestly, never mind. No.
It's been since 2016 he done a tour. Or
What about
2017.
Yeah. What about the Migos
Yeah, that was in the UK. That was 2017.
with the Lambo hanging?
That was 2017. Drake hasn't done any.
The Free Larry Hoover was just one concert?
Free Larry Hoover was one concert, and then he still has OVO or the OVO
OVO Fest.
OVO Fest. He did that already, but he doesn't go on tour.
Oh, but he wasn't even in that because he got sick.
No, he was there. He ended up not getting sick, and then he performed.
How does that work?
No, like he wasn't sick. He tested positive and then tested again like 4 times, and then they said he
I'm
wasn't
good.
sick. Yeah.
I'm good.
So then like the shit went on. Like Nicki performed, and even Nicki did some controversial because she was like, "Don't hug me. Don't you got the vid?" And he was like, "Hey, yo, chill out. Don't say that."
I guess. They're all weird.
Weirdo.
They're all weirdos.
But if there's ever opportunity to, you should definitely go see Drake's.
Think about it.
When we
Take a
did
second.
the Revenge tour. Matter of fact,
I actually don't think it would be that bad of a concert. My
Drake's?
thing is, yeah, Drake's.
that bad. What?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it would be bad. I'm not saying it would be bad. Everything answer me this. Answer me this.
Riddle
Answer
me this.
Answer me this. Is it just Drake on stage the entire time?
He always makes sure he brings something that is entitled to that city, so people know that he fucks with them, and just to bring the energy out.
But it's just him on the stage?
So when Drake has been on tour the last 2 times, it's not just him.
I'm just asking a simple question.
Yeah,
Ken.
it's like
So what is
it's just him, but then like he'll have someone else and gives them their shine, like how you have Baby Keem for Kendrick. He would have Future or somebody else who's he'll let them have their moment too, and then go back to him.
So it would just be another artist just for about like 10 minutes? Like you're talking about before the set starts?
So when I saw Drake, first person that performed was Roy Woods.
Mm-hmm.
And then after
Drake
that,
wasn't on the stage
no,
yet.
it was Roy Woods. Then it was Division. Division, it was insane live, and he looked like an angel because he was in all white, glowing, and singing angelic.
Okay.
And then Future came out. When on top of that, before that tour, apparently it was Drake came out for a little bit, then Future comes out, and then Drake finishes.
So when Drake,
Future comes out, jumping out of the fucking stage, like Future jumped, like there's that shit that jumps you up, like how they did Rey Mysterio.
Let's say R-E-Y Mysterio. Here we go.
So Future did that, and Fuck Up Some Comments came on for that. And then Drake comes
my
on
wrestling
and
fans
does the
out
whole
there.
thing. And then Drake has like these crazy lights that like one time. So like
this is in the beginning though.
for Drake's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then when Drake comes on, he's like performing. Right now, he's performing all of his like past hits, but like going crazy.
Future is still there?
Future's going. So when Drake, so look, Future does this shit, and then Future's like, "All right, I go by the name of Future. Thanks for fucking with me." And he says some crazy shit, and then like walks out, and all the bitches going crazy. Then all you hear is this. You don't hear no beat. All you hear is looking, and then it's Drake saying that, and then everybody's like, "Oh, looking for revenge." Like what the hell? Because then everybody starts going crazy, and then his voice gets louder, and he's like, looking, and then the beat drops, and then Drake comes from the side of the stage and starts rapping by himself the whole time. And it's just fucking crazy. And then he does his hits, and he does like certain parts of the song that's like very legendary that like people can't wait to speak about. Then he does High for It, Hell Yeah Fucking Right, and he does that without breathing. And then after that, he does like all his other hits, and then he stops. And then that's when he does like all like his new shit. During that time, it was Views, and then did the whole like the lights shaped as the number 6 that was falling down on him. Goes back, does the little diss track about Meek, and has a question mark. I took a picture of that because it had a question mark of like, and he's like, it's implying like, who am I talking about? We know you're talking about Meek, but he does the like, it's so like the lights on his shit was crazy.
Still petty.
It moved. This is during when he was beefing with him.
Yeah, I know. But I'm
And
just
then
saying,
I
it's very
found more.
petty.
I found more details about that beef.
So
too,
when
by
his
the way.
set, so when Drake's
Quinn
set
Miller.
went on, right? There were no
No,
dancers. There was no props.
no,
there
it was all him.
nothing.
All him in his Derek Fisher jersey.
Bro, the Kendrick with a piano and a ventriloquist dummy already sets the tone for how the rest of this went. Imagine Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, the sidebars happening on stage. Dancers and like a whole like therapy session set in the middle of the thing, like an area where they're literally changing the area. At a certain point,
Yeah, props.
this nigga elevates on Count Me Out, I believe, and stays up there at the top. Like this nigga elevated like he was going up. You know what I mean? Like, no, it was mirrors. And so like I feel like there was more of a show.
Theatrics.
Yeah. Like there was theatrics.
Okay.
Like I feel like, okay, Travis Scott's thing where he
That shit was
like,
crazy
in the
when he had
middle of
props.
when
And he was
like,
flying on
when he
that
was
on that
flying
fucking eagle.
Yeah, or like
And
the
then the
car or
roller
whatever,
coaster.
the roller coaster,
The roller
whatever.
coaster shit. That's just crazy.
That's nutty, bro.
That's
like
nutty
that's
as
a
fuck.
show.
That's a show.
I've never heard in
You just gotta
like,
see Drake.
concerts.
You gotta see
where
Drake
it's
set.
like dancers are out, like
You gotta-
because again,
You
I
got to
know-
see it. It's,
yeah, for sure.
it's
I'm not
definitely
saying
different.
it's not going to be like good, but what I also feel like that
What you
isn't his
appreciate.
lane
What you
either.
appreciate.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like if I'm gonna spend like, you know what I'm saying, like buku amounts of money, like
You want to be.
I want to be immersed into the album. Now, granted, Drake has never made a. Look at his face.
He's already trying.
I know Drake has never made a.
It's not even a conceptual album, but such a album that's layered with every song. Every single song is so like connected.
Let Jordan speak. Let Jordan.
I guess the best way I can explain it is in terms of a storytelling album like Good Kid, Mad City. I've not heard Drake do that before.
Yeah.
From beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
Drake has not made an audiobook. And Kendrick has made 2, 3. Mr. Morale
Doesn't
Damn,
mean that's a
and
good
Kid,
album.
Mad City.
It doesn't have to necessarily mean it's a better album than someone else's.
No, we're not saying that. We're just saying.
Nigga, did I ever say this nigga's album was better, bro? I'm literally talking about this nigga's concerts and what he does in his albums is creates moments in the albums.
So listing,
and then I can do the exact
but
same
what do you mean?
thing
What do you
in the show?
What do you mean by listing that there's something that's going to tie into?
No, he's never
Nigga,
made an
did
album.
you hear Good Kid, Mad City?
Yeah.
He's never
Has
made.
Drake done that? Wait, has Drake done that?
No.
To Pimp a Butterfly, has Drake done that?
No.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, has Drake done that?
No.
This is what I'm talking about.
Damned. Even damn.
Damn. Has
Okay, but
Drake done that? No.
What
he makes
tie-
an album full of hits.
No, he's just saying Drake has
Yeah, I just
not
want to know what
made
he's
an
implying
album.
by that.
I'm saying that Kendrick creates a body of work from beginning to end and creates a story, whether it be 10 tracks, 12 tracks, 17 tracks. From beginning to end, you know that it's To Pimp a Butterfly. You know that it's Damned. Every single song connects. When you listen to Take Care, when you listen to Nothing Was the Same, when you listen to If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. If you
Views.
listen to
Views is the closest thing to
It's
that.
not a story though. Those
Views.
are a whole bunch
Views.
of,
Yeah.
it's not a story how we're talking about. No one looks at it and goes, "This is a story about X, Y, and Z."
When you listen to Views, they all just sound the same. compared to one another. That's about it. They have a connection to. Am I right?
I'll tell you this. What Spud is saying is Drake creates themes, Kendrick creates moments.
But those sometimes can be
when
left in the past for that.
When you hear a Take Care song, you know it's on Take Care, but it doesn't have a true connection like how Good Kid, Mad City does, where every song goes into one another.
Yeah, but that also leaves a timestamp of that time. Like, it could also backfire for sure.
Well, one, we're not talking about time frame.
Okay.
Two, every single one of Kendrick's albums have been considered classics. So that kind of just got thrown out the window.
Okay.
So
okay.
Drake hasn't made. We can stay on Good Kid, Mad City, and Damn. We can stick on those two alone. Those two alone, Drake has not done before. That's not Drake's forte. Drake doesn't sit there and say, I'm going to make a story from beginning to end. Starting off the whole thing of, I'm going to go chill with Shireen, and now I got picked up by niggas, and that's the rest of the story. Drake has never done that before.
Like, he hasn't had a character go through so many different moments in every different song.
But he creates songs that he's telling a story.
Songs that are themes.
Yeah,
that's fine.
A story for one song and one song.
But are
only.
you knocking him for this, or are you just implying? You're just saying.
He did
That's
not
all.
say.
That's why I was curious.
Not one time did Jordan say, "I'm knocking him" or taking off points.
I don't want to listen, bro.
He's just saying Drake has not made a full album from beginning to end about one character and the character going through so many different things.
Okay.
That's all he was saying.
Okay.
You just automatically put the defense.
Which is why Kendrick's shows will necessarily be better because he's adding all elements of it. This nigga added everything in it. If you told me Drake added props, dancers, storylines from beginning to end and based it off his album, then yeah.
It's more to
but
go
you
off
just
of.
told me after the same thing that Kendrick did, brought in all the people who opened for him, which is what every artist does. They bring in people to open for you. And then after that, it's just you, just like how it was just Pusha T for an hour and some change. That's what Drake did. Am I not wrong?
You're not wrong.
That's what you said he did. And that's why I asked you. So Drake didn't have dancers. Drake didn't have props. He had the same screens as any other rapper would have. Right?
Sure.
Now this nigga don't want to argue.
Go to a show.
Crazy. But have you been to a Kendrick concert?
A long time ago.
So you haven't been to a new one?
No.
So then I can essentially say to you, go to a Kendrick concert, and this would be the same thing.
Yeah, I would love to
And
go
your
to a
whole
Kendrick
mind
concert.
could be changed.
I would love to. I'm not saying one. I'm just saying, like, I would love to go to one for sure. I would like to see the experience. Just off the videos alone, I'm like, yo, this is lit.
Like, this shit's crazy. Like, that nigga had on Count Me Out.
Like, you could admit, just based off videos alone, Drake shows are different than Kendrick shows.
Yeah,
off
no,
videos.
They're different artists. They're definitely going to be different.
But all Clutch was saying is, I enjoy artists that put the show visually like the album.
Yeah.
Does he have a band?
Drake?
Yes.
I don't think so. No, he used to do tours with bands, and then he stopped after Nothing Was the Same.
Then to me, at that point, after Nothing Was the Same, he's dropped what, 4 albums? Or that was the last time he toured?
The last time he toured was Views.
So at that point now, it's just a DJ.
I believe so.
This is exactly why I feel like Kendrick is better. Bro, fam had a whole band, bro. You didn't even see it, and you knew they were there. On top of the tracks. So
Top of the singers.
On top of this, so you have everything flowing well. So now it ends well. So now you have a band closing out everything. So now you have a closer in all of your songs. That's way better than just the song ending. I don't even know how it ended.
Hey, he's just saying what I expect from a concert is this, that, and the third. That's all. And the thing is, you're providing him the information of what you see from a Drake concert, and he's like, well, that's why I feel like it's better, because all it is Drake rapping, song ends, that's it. We're not trying to say what kind of performer he is or not.
How much did Drake talk?
He put concepts in a lot of his songs. Yeah.
Nah, how much did he talk in terms of to the audience?
A lot.
He talk a lot?
Like, not like a lot, but like he talked, like, And like, so he would perform, like there was times where he performed 2 songs and then like talk into like going to the next song on why he made this song. And you can like,
So we'd have like 5-minute fillers in between.
it's not 5-minute fillers. It's more so of like, it was a short interlude of what he eventually talked about later in his interviews of like, he was definitely in a very angry place on why he made that album. And that's why like, I felt like it all came together. Views. So when he was like, when he always side, like when I was like put to the side on like why he didn't really like fully like Views is because he was an angry youth back then about whatever the situation was. And he explains all that shit of like certain songs, like even before he did Child's Play, and he was just talking about like, yo, like, and just tells a story or whatever, and then almost like drops Rihanna's name, and then doing from that, like he calls her Frink, which is like her nickname. So like he almost drops that, and then like everybody's going crazy about that, and then he was just like changes the subject. He's like, "Yo, my dad's here, by the way, but yeah, man, don't you hate with da da da?" And then gives a little like short spiel of like certain songs that has way more depth than like a lot of hits. So if it's just a hit, he's not talking before or after. But if it's like a song, like if it's like Child's Play, or if it's like certain other songs that have like, he'll say something a little bit, and then that was it. But it's not like, I'm pretty sure it's nothing like Kendrick's, where Kendrick probably like elaborates everything what he just said just to help the people who doesn't know how to comprehend music. But
Nope, that nigga never spoke. That nigga did an entire show, didn't have to explain shit. That nigga did a show. He did an entire show.
so Kendrick's way better than Drake in performing.
I've never seen Drake perform.
Why are you getting salty about it?
I'm not salty.
I
I just want to get to the nitty gritty.
I could get by your percent.
You could assume, but that's on you. That's how you feel.
I mean, you hit us with a sure as if you were done with the conversation.
Yeah.
No,
As
I'm
if
still
this
talking
nigga
about
know
it.
you.
Am I still talking about it? Is the question?
I mean, yeah. All I've said at the end of
Yeah.
the day is the way he runs a show is it's like the difference between how I look at it as the difference between a concert and a show.
yeah.
If you can fully put on a show for 2 hours without saying a damn word, and I'm just going to do my music fully,
Everything's
But like,
act.
but like,
act.
but
it's
like,
an act.
so like, for example, like Ty Dolla $ign does that,
Okay.
where he doesn't talk at all. He just picks up a random guitar and just starts playing his guitar and then sings, or then he'll pick up like a bass guitar. Cause like I didn't know Ty Dolla $ign actually was like a musician, like where he can play anything. And then Ty Dolla $ign was like playing all the instruments, did not say one word to us, only in the beginning, and then in the middle, like, how y'all feeling? Mm-hmm. And then play the next song, and then says like, oh, I want y'all to welcome my brother to 24 Hours. This is like one of our favorite songs we ever done together. And then that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then like, in like, yo, by the way, I go by Ty Dolla $ign. And if you don't know how to spell it, then you're probably not my fan. And then like bounces. And then the band still is playing. But like, that was like a low budget tour. And that was pretty dope because he played instruments and like let the person who plays instruments like get up and watch him. And he was like, yo, do some ad libs. Like,
That's just
Some people appreciate that more than other artists. Like some people like there's some people that like the artist connecting with the fans fully, like throughout the whole show. Some people want a theatrics. It's all different in preference per artist.
like I don't want to see a Kevin Gates show, bro.
You know,
I'm never going to Kevin.
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
If you're a nigga going to a Kevin Gates show, you have issues.
But like I'm not. Like he's gonna do his 30-minute set, and then he's gonna leave.
And then talk about eating pussy. And
You understand what I'm saying?
Booty.
When I look at somebody like Kendrick,
Booty
I look at
is
the same
important
level-
than water.
I look at the same level now as like. I'm trying to think of somebody who's doing all different types of dances or whatever, but not compensating.
Chris Brown.
Here's why I have to say no, because Chris Brown is doing the dancing.
he's doing everything.
All right,
Kendrick was doing the dancing.
The Weeknd has a good performance too. I've seen The Weeknd twice, and it's actually insane. I'm not comparing The Weeknd to Kendrick. I'm just saying
One could. I mean, one could, depending on how his show
The
is.
Weeknd show is actually like way better than Drake's, and that's my opinion. And I love Drake's.
And why? And if you tell me all the same reasons that Kendrick has, we could wrap this. We could wrap this 100th episode up. If you tell me it's all the same things in terms of props, dancers, all this lighting,
I wouldn't necessarily say props, but it was definitely there is definitely a mindset of why he made like that album.
Okay.
And explaining, like, without saying anything, explaining that album with what he had in the background and what was playing in the background and the sounds he had when certain people opened up for him and all that shit like that. And
That was our 100th episode.
nah, but
when he came out and did his thing,
it was crazy. It was a movie the whole time. Outfit,
you
everything.
felt
Outfit,
like-
everything. I felt like I was in the music videos.
You were immersed
felt like
into
you were
the
in the
album.
album.
Yeah, I was immersed into the album. Even when,
did you feel like that when you were with Drake?
Even with Party Monster, Drake was just like a whole of old hits, all this other stuff.
Yes
And
or
then-
no?
And then when Views came,
Hey, yo, it's Spuddy
Yes
and
or no?
Friends.
did I feel like
Hey,
that was
yo,
the
it's
which is
Spuddy
why
and
it's not
Friends.
better?
Did you feel like that with Drake?
No,
That was our 100th episode. Any last words from you guys?
You got it, bro.
I tried to shake your hand earlier. and you
Nah.
didn't wanna do that.
No. Oh,
Hey, yo, it's Spuddy and
you
Friends.
know what?
Hey, you sick now? I throw up.
You sick. You the mad one.
Kev, 100th episode.
100th. Oh, say something.
Say something. Keep it under 100 words.
That's already one. That's 7. If you're listening to this, man, that's crazy. You still listening to this, and if you're new, glad to join us. But most of all, everything is definitely, when it comes to like music and art and all that stuff, it's opinion based. But the best thing about it is that how passionate you are.
Cut. No.
And the realistic part about it is when you're that dominant in the music or the art industry and everybody could just naturally agree with each other about that person who's dominating in that realm of their art, that's when you know that person's great. But always show passion in what you believe in and never back down from anyone who tries to discourage you from that. Because if you see something that person doesn't see, or how you feel, whatever you went through, whatever led you to that point, just know that like that's just an opinion based thing on their perspective of you. They're not there when you're sleeping. They're not there when you're thinking. They only know what you tell them. Just know that. And this is not a diss towards anyone. I promise you. I'm just saying this is just how you should live your life and follow your dreams. Because one thing for sure is that you never know what your true potential is if you have passion in it. And I'm telling you right now, follow your dreams, man. All right?
Hey,
And
yo,
that's
what?
it. No, because I saw him like move his head, and I don't know if he thought I was dissing him. I was just saying in general, like if you have a passion about something, always follow it. I saw that reaction, so I was like, I'm not aiming this towards Jordan at all.
That's very interesting words.
No, but I'm being dead ass. If you really want to see something through, see it through for yourself. Don't let people tell you that movie's trash. Go see it and then be like, yeah, that movie's trash. All right.
Did you like Morbius?
I just watched that shit like fucking last week. That shit is fucking garbage, nigga.
It's morbid time.
That shit is fucking garbage. I didn't let
You watch
social
it?
media
Hey,
tell
you
me
watch
that. Nigga, it's on Netflix.
Hey, you
Watch
watch
that
it?
On
shit.
Netflix. I turned it off.
Watch that
You really
shit.
did?
I turned it off.
Is that bad?
Yes.
Is that
hey,
bad?
I
I
gonna
wasted
lie.
a whole
Hey.
popcorn
Hey.
on this terrible ass. I had to
You
turn
had the
that shit
popcorn
off.
that you put in the microwave?
Hey, yes.
on the real-
Hey, Jordan.
That's a waste
What
of
part did you
popcorn.
turn it off? And I'll tell you where I
I
turned
wanted
mine
to
off.
turn it off in the first 5 minutes.
Almost. Right? When he went, when the bats came and he did
Well,
this.
nigga, that's how it started.
Oh, with everything he already has powers and shit?
No, like
No,
it literally
no,
it
no,
started
no.
off him going to the cave.
Oh,
Shit's
no
already
rhyme or
there.
reason?
And he's like, I'll do it myself. And then that's how it starts.
And you're
He's
just
I
like,
got
what?
these powers now, and let's see how they work. And then he got to hone in on his powers. Like
When did you like leave? Because I'll tell you exactly when I left. And I don't care about spoiling shit because I stuck it
you
through.
You know what? Tell when you leave.
When I fucking left is when that nigga had powers. The other nigga. That's when I got the fuck off. I was like, yeah, I'm out.
So his brother was like,
Who couldn't walk? Who's in pain? Who is dying?
he told him this stuff's not gonna work. Like, we need another way, yada yada yada. But he's already healed. So then he takes it anyway, and then all of a sudden he just turned into like a dick, like.
A complete asshole after getting bullied his whole life and became it like, look, mind you, he's been a good person his whole life, finding medicine and like funding this guy, his friend, his brother, basically into like finding medicine to cure people and all that stuff. All of a sudden becomes a dick, kills a nigga in a newsstand.
Then there's a typical
Just cause?
Yeah,
just cause.
Then there's the typical, oh brother, there's another way. You know, it's like it's just really
it's too predictable.
Bad acting.
It's bad acting.
It's bad acting.
It's and like what pisses me the fuck off. What pisses me the fuck off is when that lady hit her head in that boat.
No blood.
No blood, nigga. Ain't no fucking way.
She was in a coma for like
a week. Coma, but no blood after hitting your head. But you got to see how she hit her head. And how she fell was so slow motion, like it was like I don't like falling like terrible, so like let's be safe about it type shit.
Happened? There was a scene where this nigga was learning how to fly, right?
Fam!
In the subway.
Oh my!
And he's getting his ass beat. Okay, first of all, how you're getting your ass beat by a prior paraplegic makes no sense to me. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not. But like he couldn't walk his entire life. Now all of a sudden you're getting clapped by this man. Doesn't make sense. So look at Kim's over here. He's trying to hold it.
That doesn't make sense.
So it doesn't make sense. He's got no.
This movie is terrible.
He's had no. These guys have had no fight training.
They're not
and
fight
now
trained.
All of a sudden they know what the hell they're doing. Then here's the crazy part.
It's Keanu Reeves in the Matrix when he downloaded.
Yeah, this man's get thrown right at the end of the subway. Okay,
thrown with.
He can feel the vibration of the subways coming. Okay? His brother is running at full speed. I'm trying to figure out how he got away.
My thing is, how does this nigga know how to fight? That's what I'm stuck on. Who gives a fuck about what happened after that? How the fuck does this nigga know how to walk?
Scientists know how to fight all of a sudden.
The ones that didn't even know how to, they had no access to their legs.
This nigga didn't know he had powers, nigga. He thought he was just fine. And then all of a sudden thought he could just kill niggas on instant because he knew he had powers. Like, how does he know that he has powers?
I am going to ask the bigger question here.
Yes, it's terrible.
No. The biggest question, does Tyrese die?
I turned it off before.
I turned it off before.
Oh, so we don't know if Tyrese died in the movie.
I don't know.
I turned it off before that. After that whole fighting scene, bro, I was out.
If he did, sucks.
Yeah, I'm glad he died.
It's a terrible movie.
He had that dumbass scar on his neck for no reason. Yeah, I was like, how's this scar?
They didn't even explain.
Nigga, when he pulled up and he said, "Hey, when he pulled up, he was like, you saved a lot of people's lives. You saved my life when I was serving." And I was just like, "Yeah, this out. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out."
And then the crazy part is they were figuring it out so fast. We already know it's you, doctor. I'm like, nigga, bro, this is a really fast pace.
The same day he pulled up, the same day he figured out.
Yeah,
Spud.
It had Mr. Krabs vibes.
Yeah, it was one of those.
An hour and 45 minutes.
Nigga tried to walk out and he got caught with a hoodie. Everybody else is in business suits.
Right.
He gonna ask himself like, how do you know I'm here? Like, nigga, you're the only nigga in the suit.
And then he just takes off.
Or you're the only nigga in the hoodie. And he just takes off, beat their asses, didn't kill him, and just dips. Finds his brother with his hearing, right? Pulls up after he just killed someone. He's like, you killed someone, then you're not supposed to do that.
This nigga killed like 5 cops.
This nigga already killed niggas. You have fresh blood on you. Like, nigga,
This is the classic trope of like good vampire versus bad vampire. Wasn't this nigga Russian?
Yes, he talks like this. Oh, Spidey man.
Yes.
Yes, each in his
distortion accent.
Yes.
I know why they did it, because we in war with him right now. But like, you know.
Fam, Spud, you are a fan of Spider-Man. Do you remember when Morbius only popped up when he needed to be? Even though he was on some fuck shit in the beginning, yeah, we get it. But then he was like, I just want to be with my wife and my kids.
He's always been like, help me before I turn into the vicious vibe.
What constitutes an anti-hero?
He's an anti like
He
Morbius.
was not that.
Morbius is an anti-hero.
No,
and
but
that's the crazy
this
thing.
Morbius in here,
Is
he
not
was
an
just trying to be a
anti-hero.
good guy the whole time.
He was just trying to. He was trying to stop his friend from being bad.
But I'm a vampire, so I have to suck blood. That's what makes me an anti-hero.
Nigga killed. Nigga sucked everybody's blood in the world, and then be like, "Yo, you can't do that."
Like, come on.
So then he's a scientist with a bunch of blood in his freezer. So then he drinks the blood in the freezer that's already been donated
by supernatural bats that he somehow caught and got in his lab that have been flying around the entire movie. They haven't even stopped
in
flying.
in a tunnel of clear box. Fam, the movie's bad.
Have they eaten? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, like nigga, what?
They're just flying around. They haven't even landed. They're just flying around in a circle like nanites in the room. The worst movie.
You guys convinced me. It's
Not
a
to watch
terrible
it.
movie
It's a terrible
and not to watch it.
0 out of 10.
It's Morbin time.
0 out of 10.
Hey, the thought that Sony was like, you know what? We're trending. Let's re-release it.
Yeah. No.
No, the movie's bad.
0 out of 10.
I stopped after the fight.
Zero. I want to watch Venom now.
All right.
I don't want to watch. I've already watched it, but I don't want to watch any more Venom shit.
My last standing words: as you grow older into your adulthood, make sure you put a little bit of water in your juice. Okay, you don't want to.
You don't want to be like me.
You don't want to mess around and get a little sugar rush.
Like me.
Be safe. This is the 100th episode. We excited. We lit. Always remember that you're worth it.
You are worth it.
And
And drink tequila.
Okay.
If you want to get drunk.
Yeah. Just know you're worth it, and always understand that there's always new levels that you can reach. All you got to do is open the door.
new level.
I'm on a new level.
That's all I got.
And eat before you drink.
Yeah. Don't be like me.
Don't be like.
Yeah.
Don't be like me.
I wanna be like
100th episode. I like to appreciate Kim.
Hey.
I'm hungry as hell.
Oh.
I like to appreciate Clutch.
Oh.
Hey.
Man's been here every episode.
Really?
That's not fair. You live here.
Yeah.
Well,
That don't mean he can't be.
Hey, smell like bitch in here.
And I would like to appreciate someone that's not here right now, Antavius.
And
Antavius.
Pope.
And
He was here on a lot of episodes.
I love
Yes,
him.
he was.
I love him.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Kanye with Before the Crazy.
Yeah. Tell him to come through.
Come through.
And Jacob.
You know.
Yep.
Jacob been on the episode. I appreciate Jacob.
Appreciate Jacob.
Baby Jakes.
Appreciate.
And not today, but tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes,
There it is. Yeah.
One more tomorrow joke. out to
Deontay's been on here.
Yes.
Yes, he's been on here. Dee and Alan have been on here. Deanna and Alan. Too many people that are nicknamed D, you know.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the people that helped. And I think the best thing that I like to say is being a part of this. So I appreciate you having me here, honestly. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
It's fun.
We're here, bro.
We have crazy
This
discussions.
is it.
To another road to another 100 episodes to make it 200.
Here we go.
Potatoes with potatoes.
Okay.
Mashed potatoes, French fries.
Hash browns, home fries,
Yep.
scallops.
Chicken fry.
Yep.
What?
Oh.
A cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans fit just right.
All right.
Turn the radio
Hey, you already know where to catch
up.
us. All the streams.
Hey,
Apple,
cold beer
Google,
Friday night.
Spotify, all that stuff. We are on YouTube. You already know what it is.
Yeah.
Go ahead, look us up. Spuddy
NSYNC
and
Best
Friends,
Boy Band.
Spuddy and
What's up,
Friends,
little
Spuddy and
niggas?
Friends.
In sync.
And what do we always say? It is what it is.
And it was what it will be.
Hey, yo, it's Spuddy and Friends. To 101 next time.
To the moon.
Damn, 100 episodes.